Gaming Morning Show.
Things put on pancakes and rhyming bear intros. Austin confused about whose sister married the bros. In the UK, dooley-doo tugs on our heartstrings. Gaming Morning Show is one of our favorite things.
It's Paul. It's Paul.
Ah, who are we kidding?
Pumpkin spice and fall. Paul.
We all know our favorite thing is the season of Paul. Pumpkin spice latte time! Besides the tasty drinks, the weather is cooler.
We get the most time where it's cooled off, but it's not always rainy. Sometimes it's rainy for part of the day, but then it dries up and it's just a nice, cool, cloudy day. I like that.
There's football on.
Man, did we have a great football weekend. Both of our teams performed to the tippy top of their tippiest top of performance, and boy, football is fun.
That's gotta be enough for all of the hosts of Gaming Morning Show, right? Right?
Okay, so when Club Penguin changed, they changed everything, they got more mainstream, and I wrote them an email. And I was like, it would be really nice if you guys could go back to the way things were, because the original Penguins, we really miss it. I speak on behalf of all of the OG Penguins, and we all are really upset. Brent, you've changed, man.
You're the Lorax for Club Penguin.
I was. I speak for the Penguins.
Well, Penguin begins with a P. So, happy Paul, everyone, from all of us at GMS. Broadcasting live from Redner's Rescued Cat Figurine Museum in Menominee Falls, Wisconsin.
When Sean Redner told his wife, Hillary, that he wanted to turn their Wisconsin home into a museum of cat figurines, she had a predictable response. We're gonna do what?
We'll do that some other time, huh? Okay, then. Broadcasting live from the same places they've been since 2020. It's time for Gaming Morning Show.
Morning! Gamer, welcome in. It's Gaming Morning Show. Thank you so much for being here wherever you may be on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and GamingMorningShow.tv. We're excited to have you. Look how excited we are. That's our excited faces. Sean's Sean's is also coincidentally his terrified face. It's amazing how those two emotions are so similar for you.
Yeah, got stuck there for a second.
Did you glitch?
Flag.
Maybe it was Skynet.
Someone hit Control Alt Delete as quickly as possible for Sean, please. Football Friday. We got the USC shirt. Who did the mighty 6th ranked? What was it? 8th ranked in the college football playoff? Something like that. 8th,
I believe.
What do the mighty 8th ranked Trojans have?
It's homecoming week, and we have Cal.
Oh, good. Poor Cal. Oof.
Yeah, poor Cal. They're having a rough year.
Yeah, usually because Oregon played at Cal last week, and it was like usually Oregon will go to Cal and they'll be like, oh, sometimes there's going to be something iffy about this game, and I didn't get to watch it, but it seemed to me that there was not much that was iffy about that game.
There was no iffy.
There was not even an if nor a fee. It was just it was just a game. Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. Thank goodness you're back. That's happening in 15 minutes from now. Do you know how bad it? Have you ever seen how bad it is when you're not here for the Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News?
I've seen it before. It's not terrible.
Sorry, I should also qualify when you're not here, but also Austin's not here either. And then it's just hefty scroll. I feel like I'm scrolling the phone like I suspect I'll be sounding in like 20 years from now, where it's like, where do I find these silly articles? I keep looking, I can't find them. Where are they?
Keep scrolling there and there.
Okay, I'll keep looking.
First,
King Gray was in fact first. Downs was shortly after said, hey Downs, to Gray, which is great. Good joke, nice. But also now says Hefty Guesses the News. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. It's called Hefty Guesses the News. Oh, are you giving us a sneak peek into something?
Maybe.
Are the emotes fully loaded on sports.gaming's Twitch account?
Maybe.
So what that means is Old Gaming Morning Show needs to go over here and subscribe so we have access to them. Bam. Subscribe. Bam. Complete purchase. So now, just a minute. Perfect. We are subscribed to sports.gaming. You can too. We have access to these GMS emotes courtesy of sports.gaming. And look, there's pancakes. Those look pretty okay.
You little pancake.
Kind of looks like pancakes with the itty bitty little emotes. Looks like pancakes with like, I don't know, towers in the background, or
It's you have to think of it from the perspective. Those are goalposts in the distance. You're about to kick the pancakes through the goalposts.
well, that means our Patreon subscribers will have to get you access to those since those are now fully loaded. So you're kind of getting breaking news, but we'll gift you over a subscription if you're on the subscriber tier on Gaming Morning Show's Patreon, or if you've been a subscriber for quite some time. So we'll put a Patreon post up there in a little bit. Also, thanks for those who joined the show before the show today, because part of today's show content was created by those who were there. Downs was there. Downs is going to help us pick Day of the Day. I'll tell you about that coming up in just a sec. Today is a story of bear wandering into a California cafe, and the author, whoever wrote this article, I don't know if it was Ben Hooper or the person from whom Ben Hooper sourced this story, but they had to make a point that the bear stole the cookies. So,
Oh no.
yeah. So, interesting. That's the story from Ben Hooper of UPI, so that's coming up in a little bit. Fountain Pen Day, Love Your Lawyer Day, National Chicken Lady Day. It's National Chicken Lady Day. And so what that means is, well, there was somebody who became a motivational speaker. We learned this in the show before the show. And they originally were like the head of communications at like a chicken restaurant. And so they dubbed themselves the Chicken Lady.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. So it's National Chicken Lady Day.
I don't know if I'd want that moniker.
No. You know, you're the Chicken Lady. You're the chicken dot gaming.
Chicken Lady Gaming. Sports Chicken Lady.
I mean, there's worse nicknames.
I've been called worse things.
National Day of Community Service, National Easy Bake Oven Day. Those things are interesting. National Jersey Friday, National Melanie Day, National Waiting for the Barbarians Day. It's also Roast Dinner Day. On Sunday, it's National Hefty Wife Day. Do you think we could convince Hefty Wife to have pot roast for dinner on National Hefty Wife Day?
Not a chance.
But we have never. Oh, okay, whatever. That's her day.
There's a 0% chance that will fly.
Fantastic. Thank you for setting reasonable expectations for me. But Downs picked National Candy Day. So we're going to go with what's your favorite candy? That is our topic of the day. What is your favorite candy? Which is kind of a fitting day to have like a mere 5 days after Halloween. Which you get to the Halloween bag. You know, the kids are sorting their candy every 14 minutes in my house. It's almost like one of those radio liners where it's like news and weather every 5 minutes on 107.3 GMS News, right? They take the candy out, they sort them into piles, and they throw the candy back in, and then they come home from school. It's very confusing. But point being, you get to see all these candy bars that maybe you've forgotten about. Again, 100 grand is a low-key underrated candy bar.
100 grand's pretty good.
I don't see them in the wild. I mean, I know they're out there. I literally don't see them. I go to the candy aisle. It's like, didn't even see 100 grand. So.
Gotcha. Maybe you're just not looking hard enough.
I know. I should look harder. And then, of course, I've already mentioned this very recently. Fifth Avenue Bar, the best candy bar of all time.
Is it? It could be the fifth best.
No, you get past First Avenue, and then you eventually get there. So on First Avenue, it's definitely Skittles. Probably. Good morning to Keith Anthony. Nice chat to you. Well, good afternoon. How was your
chat?
How was your rest day, Sean?
It was restful, but still busy. I've had just such a really bad headache all week.
A headache that's lasted the whole week?
Pretty much.
You should call a doctor.
Hold on.
Do you ever have conversations with yourself? Well, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was going all week. That sounds awful.
It's not ideal.
Mint Oreo. No, sorry, a Rio. What's in a Rio? What's in a Rio bar? I guess I assumed it's a bar. I think maybe I have seen this. Is it like a blue label with white writing? And then Maltesers. I tried a Maltesers thanks to one Kiki Lowe, retired streamer who visited the U.S. and shared that with us. And the Maltesers bar was worse than I thought it was going to be, but that's because I had incredibly high expectations for it. So it doesn't mean that it's bad. It means that I just wanted it. I thought it was going to be the most amazing thing I've ever had before, and it wasn't. Oof. Although, one thing we learned about the Maltesers versus, like, Whoppers in the U.S., which are malted milk balls in the U.S., is that the Maltesers chocolate tastes better.
Yeah.
Which I think...
Chocolate in general's higher quality. Not always better, depending on your taste preferences, but higher quality chocolate in most other countries. Just because of food regulation laws.
Yeah, I was going to say, isn't that a thing because the U.S. allows cheaper and artificial-er crap in our chocolate?
Yep. To the point where we have rules against calling it chocolate, but not rules against just making it. So you'll have things like candy that's labeled as a chocolatey bar because it's not enough chocolate to be able to label it chocolate.
What a coincidence that you bring that up, because I mentioned my love for a Fifth Avenue bar. Fifth Avenue bar is a like peanut buttery wafer in a chocolatey coating.
Yep.
Remember what you said about your taste preferences?
Uh-huh.
Apparently Hefty doesn't have very picky taste preferences. Well, that's not true, because clearly we wouldn't be in the little discussion of sauce that we're always in if I did. But when it comes to sweet things, Hefty will put anything in his mouth. I kid you not. I had Fifth Avenue bars for like decades, and then one day I was grabbing. I was like, "Oh, it says chocolatey coating. Oh, I know what that means." Because I had never realized that it was fake chocolate.
It's chocolate adjacent.
It's, I think they should call it chocolate-ish.
I think they should call it chocolate, but spelled like obviously wrong. Like there's a K in there for some reason.
Keith's got a good point though. Cadbury is the best chocolate brand. I do love Cadbury chocolate.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good.
Especially when it's Easter season and those Cadbury mini eggs come out. Oh. And it's so funny because the mini eggs are just a chocolate coated, basically candy ball. It's just shaped a little more oblong like an egg. But it's basically M&Ms. You know what I mean? But for some reason it tastes so much better.
Yeah. They're tasty. They're like slightly chalky. And I don't know why that makes them tastier, but it does.
Well, we have said that it's okay to eat some chalk on the show before, so maybe that's where that falls in line. All right, Keith says, oh, wait, can we hold up retired, rewind a little bit. Kiki Low, retired streamer. If you go to twitch.tv/Kiki Low, I'm going to guess that the last time Kiki Low went live was for the wedding in February. And then I'm going to guess that the time prior to that was maybe a year ago. Maybe November. Which is a year ago. Double down on my guess, apparently.
It was either exactly a year ago or last November.
Last November. Oh, I'm cracked. I guessed so perfectly on that and nicked it with my back wheel. Holy cow. Good morning, Tim LB on YouTube. I like Reese's Cups, Reese's Pieces, M&M's, all different types of candy. Reese's Pieces are pretty good. We talked about that recently, too. Although, you said you like Reese's Peanut Butter.
Yeah, I like Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, despite not liking peanut butter. And then Reese's Pieces are pretty good, too. I thought we had that one.
Yeah, I thought I had you backed up and it just happened to get hit back the same direction. Hey, first hour crew overtime. How about that? Nice, that's going to score. After I hit it. Dang it. I thought you were perfectly aligned, but I had a steep angle. Does GMS have a P.O. box? I'll send you a package with the best of the best from the UK. We do have a P.O. box. And if it's not on our website, which is gamingmorningshow.tv, after this game, I can get it for you. We got the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News coming up after this. At 6:50 today, we'll do birthdays this day in gaming history. Nice shot. Let's go.
Nice.
It's always fun to win the first game for some reason, even though it really doesn't make a difference. But for some reason, when you win the first game, it just feels good.
That's the day off, right?
Yeah, doesn't it? So,
Fun fact, every day that we win the first game, we win all the games.
yeah, you can look back. In fact, go back and look at all of them. I guarantee you that that'll be the case. Just take a peek. You'll see it. 6:25 West Coast time. It's 9:25 out east. It's 1:25 for those watching GMS in the UK. I was going on to my Twitter for a reason, and that was for something, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, it's because we're going to be talking to Michael from We Dig Games on Monday. We're going to talk about the game Hamster Playground, which looks like a freaking delight. So stick around. That'll be at 7:25 a.m. Pacific time on Monday. We'll try to tell you more about it on our Twitter feed, which is at WatchGMS. You can follow me at HeftyGoof and Sports.Gaming at Sports.Gaming. It's pretty easy to do. Unpopular opinion, I don't like peanut butter chocolate. I do not like orange chocolate. I think orange chocolate is not necessarily like a super common flavor combination in the U.S. So
Yeah, it's true. It's just those chocolate oranges. That's the only time I see chocolate and orange together.
Mel B says, you did not write the national days of the day in the description. On YouTube, I didn't. It looks like I only copy and pasted our links. That's my fault. Emi, I will tell you them again after we get the news, the video game headlines of the day. And for that, as always, we turn our attention to hashtag video game expert. Here's Sean.
Good morning. It is Friday, November 4th, 2022, and this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. We got some Friday news for you. We have a couple Call of Duty news stories, but first, some Kojima news. Hideo Kojima has responded to the rumors of his involvement with Blue Box Game Studios. This is from Adam Bankhurst of IGN. That's right. There were rumors and fan theories that he was involved in the development of Blue Game Studios Abandoned, and that it was secretly the next entry in the Silent Hills franchise. Kojima has confirmed he has no involvement and calls rumors of any connection to Blue Box a nuisance.
A nuisance?
Yeah. This is a quote from Kojima, a throat, if you will.
Frodo.
He says, well, this one I really didn't understand at first. Users just kept sending me pictures of this Hassan. They still send me collages and deepfake images, like 20 a day. It's really quite a nuisance. This has been going on for almost 2 years now. And Jeff, I'm assuming the person who's interviewing him, you remember when we did that Moby Dick thing? You were in on the whole thing, and that was pretty fun. But people should know that I wouldn't do the same thing twice.
Okay, that actually, like, the elaboration makes me understand why it was termed as a nuisance. It sounds like a lot of unnecessary things to talk about, or a lot of unnecessary things to address, rather. Like, oh, I don't want to respond to more messages. Ugh, it's frustrating.
Yep. So, if you're out there harassing Kojima about Abandoned, don't. Just stop it.
Instead, pivot back to the Moby Dick thing, which I like how, like, that's kind of unexplained, even though he's talking to somebody who clearly knew what he was talking about, but I don't. What was the Moby Dick thing? I want to know.
In another quote later in the interview, Kojima says, I don't think there's much he can do or say at this point, but if he releases the game, people might understand. So maybe he could just hurry up and release it. It'll die down after that.
I get the impression, I think you've talked about Hideo Kojima quite a bit. Like, it sounds like he's a pretty big personality.
Yeah, absolutely. He's quite the character, and interviews with him are always entertaining. So I think this one took place during one of Jeff Keighley's like podcasts or something like that. So it's worth checking out just because Hideo Kojima's quite entertaining. Moving over to Call of Duty news. The first story is from Wesley LeBlanc of Game Informer, and that's about the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 composer who's departing over, quote, increasingly challenging dynamics with the audio director. And also using the term dynamics when you're talking about composers and audio directors is pretty spot on. So good job, Wesley LeBlanc. This is Sarah Schachner is the composer for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and she's revealed that she has parted ways with the game and the free-to-play battle royale Call of Duty Warzone. As for why, she said the working dynamic with the game's audio director has become difficult, and she sees no path forward. The reports that the audio director in question is Stephen Miller, but Schachner doesn't name this person in her announcement. She says, quote, "I am sad to say I can no longer continue to compose music for Modern Warfare 2 / Warzone. Over the past couple of months, the working dynamic with the audio director has become increasingly challenging and I don't see any path forward. As of now, I am unsure of the status and release plan for the soundtrack, and it's been taken out of my hands. While I don't have any control over how the music is presented in-game, what will be released on the soundtrack is not my artistic intent in regards to mixing and mastering." There you go.
Okay. Yeah,
She's upset.
I would get out too. I mean, that sounds like just not going to work out. So
It's not gonna work. And stuff like this is interesting in the video game world because you have two sides of the coin. You have the composer side who should have a say and some control over their music and how it's presented. But then you have, at least in gameplay, the music needs to do certain things, and if the music as scored doesn't do it, you're going to fix it to do what you need it to do in the mixing and mastering process. But there should be probably better communication between those two, because if you have the chance to just fix the music at the source to do what you need it to, that's going to be a lot better for the composer than to just butcher it in the composer's opinion to make it work for in-game purposes. People need to communicate.
I don't want to talk to you, Sean. Wait, no, because that means that Hefty guesses the news, and we know how bad that is. So, you just don't talk to me.
I don't see any way forward. In our next news story, which is also Modern Warfare 2 related, this is from ONS Good of Game Informer. Nope, of Polygon. Ranked play is going to start in 2023. This is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2's suite of online multiplayer options in 2023 is going to start including ranked play and league play. This follows as league play and ranked play in Call of Duty Vanguard and Call of Duty Cold War are shutting down and transferring everything over to Modern Warfare 2. Players already know that ranked modes would not be part of the game at launch. Now it looks like they'll arrive around Season 2 of multiplayer, assuming no hiccups. Ranked play will include competitive playlists and rewards, ranked skill divisions, visible skill ratings, and a leaderboard showing the top 250 ranked players. So this is something, people who play lots of Call of Duty multiplayer are big fans of. So Stink said it's going to take a little bit longer, but at least we know for sure it's coming and have a better idea of when it's coming. Season 1 is going to launch on November 16th, which is going to feature some modes that haven't made it into the game yet. It's going to include a CDL mosh pit mode and what we're expecting to be the launch of Gunfight. We'll keep an eye on that.
I didn't even realize that they already had ranked play. For some reason, I thought that was missing from there. So clearly, whiffed on that one. But yeah, that's. Did you say there's going to be ranked Gunfight?
Gunfight's launching in Season 1 and then ranked around Season 2. So I'm assuming there might be something there. And that'd be pretty cool.
Interesting.
If only I had someone to play Gunfight. And always last but not least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today, like AAA Clock 2 out on Switch, Harvestella out on Switch and PC, and for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment. Today's name of the morning goes to Bratz Flaunt Your Fashion out on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X/S, Switch, and PC.
You're going so mainstream. You go to Bratz, huh? Okay, fine.
Mm-hmm.
Pushing that toy propaganda.
Nope.
All right. How much are they paying you?
$5.
$0.
In the form of a $5 footlong.
$5 foot long. Congratulations to Bratz. Flaunt your flash. You did this on purpose, didn't you?
I like that name better.
Font your flashing. It's a game from the creators of Bratz. Okay, that's what you need to know. And it's available today on every machine ever made by any human possible. It's also on Google Stadia and Amazon Luna and on your Wii U.
Yeah.
Since Sean says that the Wii U is made by Fisher-Price, might as well have a toy company release a toy company game on a toy company machine. Am I right? It sounds like
we don't talk about Wii U.
It sounds like I'm saying like toy company, like it's the generic name from a sitcom or something. It's like,
yeah.
Where'd you get that? Oh, I got that from the toy company. Because we couldn't find a brand that we could include safely. So, or like a dystopian, like almost like Severances, where it's like a dystopian corporate environment. It's like, yeah, I've been working for toy company forever.
In a future where everything's just named after what they do.
Mark, Shania, Choo Choo. Once all three twains. Support GMS on Patreon, please. Patreon.com/Gaming Morning Show. We have a new subscriber tier. It's out. Exclusive subscriber show is there. Name of the month giveaway. Early access to most things we make. You can find out more at Patreon.com/Gaming Morning Show. Next Monday, I mentioned we'll have Hamster Playground, the creators of that We Dig Games, on the show. But we'll also let you know next week what our name of the month was for October. And if you're a Patreon subscriber, next week you'll have a chance to win that. So be looking out on the Patreon-only Discord for a piece of information about how to enter that. Speaking of which, I was at the toy company the other day, and I saw my favorite employee. He was there. Of course, my favorite employee is the one and only Bear. He was making a list and checking it twice. He had to find out who had clean hair and who had lice, because Christmas is coming, and if your head is itchy, you won't get any toys, and that will make you beepy.
Sad.
Very sad. So sad. Good morning to Abacus Apothecary. It's good to see you this morning. Thank you for being here for this morning radio show that plays games.
Nice chat.
Also saw Last Checkpoint. I had to pop in and say hi. Happy Friday. Have to go right in the lurk mode since I'm working. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Mel B on YouTube had said we didn't put the days of the day in the description, which is true. We usually do. Fountain Pen Day, Love Your Lawyer Day, National Chicken Lady Day, National Day of Community Service, National Easy Bake Oven Day, National Jersey Friday, National Melanie Day, National Waiting for the Barbarians Day, and Roast Dinner Day. And then, of course, we're talking about Candy Day, because we have a long history with candy on this show. Gaming Morning Show has been consuming it since we started, but we've also opened a place you can get it.
Join us at Candy Bar, located next to Hefty Goof's, a place you can eat.
There's a wide variety of things you can get. It's almost like Willy Wonka's factory.
Now served at Candy Bar, ring pops, but long enough to be a lightsaber.
Lightsaber pops, but we call them long ring pops because that makes sense. Would you like more of a tour of Candy Bar?
Always.
Okay. Come right this way. In place with pure imagination.
Now served at Candy Bar. Green things that aren't lime or green apple.
Well, those sound delightful. I wonder what they could be.
Like kale, broccoli, or cilantro.
Sorry, Kiwi.
Cilantro pop. Yeah, Kiwi got screwed, didn't it?
Yeah, they did.
The good news is there's not a single thing of vanilla here, though.
Vanilla, a waste of calories.
I just want a cup steak.
Where wasn't Mike supposed to make cup steaks like a decade ago?
I think so.
We'll have to talk to him. Element of One is here, and Element also is sporting the GMS emotes. You can get them by subscribing to twitch.tv/sports.gaming, because sports.gaming got affiliated over on Twitch. We will also be getting the gift subscription to those who are subscribed on our Patreon. Those emotes as well, so be looking out for those. Abacus says, waiting for the Barbarians Day? Yeah, it's national waiting for the Barbarians Day. Abacus.
Still waiting.
Where are they?
Been waiting for a long time.
They said they were going to be barbarian hours ago.
Yeah. It's too bad.
Just keep waiting. All right, 6:41.
You can news if you wanna.
Here's the story that we're tracking at this hour on this morning radio show that plays games. It's about bears.
Bear Bears.
I don't know. You took a day off yesterday, so Bear had the rare opportunity to have 45 hours away from the window. So Bear could have been sneaking down to the California area. Because this is from Ben Hooper of UPI. It's about a bear that wandered into a California cafe.
That sounds like Bear Bear.
Does Bear always talk about his favorite California cafe?
Mm-hmm.
It's the rainforest. Bear paid a visit to a cafe in California, and the Bruin was... I don't like how Ben uses like the alternative noun in the very first sentence.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta save that for like third paragraph stuff, Ben. Come on now.
Yeah.
Bear was not there. Allegedly, it's rather just a bear that was caught on camera, and it was stealing the cookies before being ejected by the police.
Whoa.
Just picture like a cartoony, like, boom, springboard.
Did they even ask him to leave? Did they just go straight to violence?
Wait, was there like a trap set up where you step on the platform, then you grab the cookies, but then it like shoots you out the roof?
Mm-hmm. Like Fall Guys style.
Was Bear in Mousetrap? An employee at the Nestle Toll House Cafe by Chip. Wait, what? The Nestle Toll House Cafe by Chip at Heavenly Village in South Lake Tahoe.
Wow. They name things like we name things.
Can we interest you in some Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news? Nestle Toll House? Sorry, I'll be right back. I got to make a phone call to see about a potential partnership. The bear barged into the business around 7 p.m. and said, "Give me all your cookies." Now the bear climbed onto the counter, ate some cookies while employees waited for police to arrive. They just waited there? Oh, I bet they were like in a different room. That made it sound like they were just like observing the bear eating the cookies. Officers arrived. They were able to chase the bear out of the business. The bear was not the first to get in trouble due to its sweet tooth. A bear was caught on camera in September stealing cupcakes from a 2-year-old's birthday party in Connecticut.
Nice.
That's the only story I prepared for today, so I'm going to tell you about it again next hour, and I'm happy about that because that was a fantastic, like, final anecdote. What a twist. Ben Hooper's got a future in movies.
Moon Knight Shyamalan.
Oh, I thought you had a unicorn horn, but that's our teammate. The bear stole cupcakes from a birthday party.
That was definitely Bear.
I wonder, like, was the bear just kind of watching, waiting for his moment?
Shot.
That was a very nice shot. I was very proud of myself on that one. I'm so proud of myself, I'll comment on my own shot. Thank you.
Get Sean the assists.
We did, Bob. Look at that.
I do. I think I need 12 more now.
What's your favorite type of candy? For those just joining us, do you have a preference? Keith Anthony had asked for our P.O. box because we might be getting a care package from the UK, which made me think to ask too. Have we checked the P.O. box lately?
Yeah, we need to talk about the P.O. box.
Uh-oh.
guess it doesn't necessarily have to be off hour. I tried to check it last week. I forgot to tell you, and the key didn't work. And I don't know. Maybe the PO box got so full that they put it somewhere else and locked it.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Yeah, the key didn't work anymore.
We got locked out of our PO box.
Yeah, and the line was too long for. I was just on lunch, so I didn't have time to stand in line and ask anybody.
Did we get evicted?
They were like PO box, more like PU box. Get these guys out of here.
Did the postal service break up with us and change the locks? Well, I'm still paying for the PO box. I can tell you that. So we should definitely inquire. I'll run down there and check a look. I think you have the only key, correct?
Oh, I don't know. I thought we both had keys.
No, I don't think I have one. So I will.
Gotcha.
I will come by and grab
I'll
that
leave the
from
key
you.
for you.
I can't do it today. I'll do it next week. But yeah, interesting. So if you've sent us anything in the last year, apparently maybe we. Well, no, you were checking it often though, right? Like
Yeah, I
once a
checked
month.
it for a while. Then there was a dry spell. And
We need to talk about the PO box. Whoopsie. Hey Keith, maybe hold off just a sec on sending some of the PO box. Maybe we need to see if
now
we're
maybe it's
able to
maybe
do
it's clogged up. Maybe Keith's package will just break it free.
And you're not gonna
There's
like
a big tube straight to our PO box.
you're not gonna like my next question, but you did check the right one, right?
Yeah. I have a picture with it circled.
Okay. Wouldn't it be hilarious if I gave you the wrong PO box number though?
And I just happened to check the wrong one multiple times in a row, and now I'm checking the.
Oh, so
The
you were able to
actual
get
wrong
into it prior.
Yeah, I've been able to check
okay,
it before.
okay.
Yeah.
I had this fear that I guess that would make sense, yeah, because you definitely were checking it very early into the ownership of the PO box. So, okay, I got you. How did we get locked out?
The only thing I think, because we get a lot of junk that's not meant for us, and I wonder if we just got so much that it got full and they locked it, and they're like, these guys are gonna have to come to the counter and get their stuff.
Oh, I wonder if I got like a notification or something somewhere that I've been missing. Like it's like, dear patron, your mailbox is full. Please stop by the desk and talk to us.
Come get your giant box of garbage that's not yours.
Oh gosh, I can't even imagine what it looks like after all the political ads.
Oh boy. I'm gonna make it go in.
Nice. All right, 2 for 2 today. It's Friday, am I right? Woo! Let's go. Achievement Hunter coming up in the final hour. Crew will try to continue on our quest for a Rocket Pass completion, which is far more reasonable than the Apex Legends Battle Pass, that's for sure. Sean and Hefty this morning at 6:49 West Coast time. It's 9:49 out east, and it is 1:49 for those getting through their first week without any daylight to be saved. Regular time in the UK.
You are one of life's winners.
We change over this weekend, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So don't forget 2 a.m. I think Mel B's been doing a good job of informing us. Just change your clocks the night before, or have a cell phone.
How many clocks do you have in your house that you have to manually change?
Actually, far too many. There's probably about 5 in this house.
Wow. Yeah. See, I think we're down to the microwave and there's a grandfather clock in our house. Those have to be changed manually. I think that's it now. I think I'm just down to 2.
If we could engineer something that connects to the internet that changes your grandfather clock time,
That'd be pretty great.
we'd retire.
That'd be pretty great.
All right. Who wants to be on top of that? Let's see. Is that a diagramographer?
Oh, I
job?
don't know. This might need some research and development, so we have to start with Kayla.
All right, Kalaf, work on that for us if you would, please. We need a contraption that connects to the internet that then manually changes every grandfather clock ever built, because I'm sure they're all engineered the same.
Yeah. Maybe it's an attachment to Rosie, my robot vacuum, and then every time the time changes, this long arm comes out of the robot and changes the time.
This morning, I ended up waking up. I in the middle of the night, I switched beds with my son. My son jumped in our bed. I woke up about 2. I slept in his, and I woke up about 5 o'clock this morning, and all of a sudden I heard like almost like a perfect like guitar strum, just like a single string, like a bong, bong. I was like, what is that? Where's that coming from? There's something outside his window that when hit with the rain just right makes that sound.
Nice.
But it was freaking me out.
You should pull a Charlie Puth, record that, and write a song.
Pull a Charlie Puth. But it made me think of the robot vacuum's arm just coming out like twice a year, and every time it freaked me out. I'm getting my shotgun. Goodbye, Rosie.
Maybe it was Skynet.
All right, let's get birthdays this day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate, someone you know who's getting another year older today, someone you want to wish a happy birthday to, please let us know, because Sean and I, who are standing by, would like to celebrate said birthday with you. Today's celebrity birthdays. We start with Ralph Macchio, who turned 61 today.
Ralph's first TV role was on 8 is Enough.
Okay, so I was watching the Cinema Sins for Karate Kid. I think I mentioned this recently on the show. I didn't realize, like, the whole premise of that show was, like, Ralph Macchio moves from, like, New Jersey to California. Mm-hmm. And I didn't remember Mr. Miyagi's, like, the landlord or, like, the property manager of the apartments they move into.
Yeah, he's, like, the handyman.
I don't think I've watched Karate Kid. I'm going to be honest with you.
You should watch the first 2 at least.
You told me that, again, last time we brought these up on the show, you said I would like them.
You would. They're great. They're great. There's a reason so many cliches have been born from the Karate Kid movies. Yeah, there's a good reason. I enjoy the third one too, so you should just watch all 3.
My favorite Karate Kid is the Hillary Swank one. Ouch. Get back to Hillary Swank.
Do we not get to celebrate Kathy Griffin's birthday?
Oh, yeah, you can do that. 62 today.
She appeared on a pair of Seinfeld episodes. It's a terrible fun fact.
Maybe we shouldn't have. Let's strike it from the record. TV host Jeff...
Only Ralph Macchio has a birthday. Oh, wait, I went too far.
Wait, yeah. We just implode the whole page. TV host Jeff Probst turned 61.
Nice. He once appeared as himself in an episode of How I Met Your Mother in a fake Survivor scene.
I honestly don't remember that episode.
I don't either. Does Jeff Probst only drink Pabst Blue Ribbon?
They should have had a promotion, a Probst Blue Ribbon promotion. All right. Matthew McConaughey turns 53.
He once appeared in an episode of Unsolved Mysteries. I need more information about that.
Yeah, did Unsolved Mysteries have, like, celebrity guests?
Or was there an unsolved mystery about Matthew McConaughey?
Yeah, I would also like to know that.
I'll never know.
K-Laugh! Rapper and producer Sean Combs turns 53 today.
He was awarded a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2008.
Today, Berlinda Tolbert turned 73. American film and television actress, was the daughter of Tom and Helen Willis on the CBS sitcom The Jeffersons. And then a couple of NFL birthdays today. Des Bryant, Devin Hester turned 34 and 40, respectively. Des Bryant played a long time for the Dallas Cowboys, went to Oklahoma State. Meanwhile, Devin Hester, I think, is still, if not will long be considered the best returner of all time in NFL history. So there's a couple of
It's also Tim Burton's birthday. Tim Burton, saxophonist from Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. It's 59.
So yeah, the other day, Matt Ryan hit a game-tying three-pointer for the Lakers to go into overtime with the Pelicans. Lakers eventually won. So Matt Ryan was trending on Twitter, and I had the same thought as some others, where it's like, oh, now what's going on with former Falcons, now Indianapolis benched quarterback Matt Ryan? And I just have to imagine, like, that Matt Ryan for the Lakers, this saxophonist Tim Burton have to be like, come on, man. looks at one of his parents or something like that. It's like, I'll be the most famous Tim Burton that's ever lived. How old is Tim Burton?
Tim Burton Prime.
64. So just by 5 years too. That's rough. It's rough.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's tough.
Let's see. Who else is celebrating a birthday? I don't see any drummer birthdays.
No, me neither.
Singer-guitarist Chris Difford of Squeeze is 68.
Nice.
Squeeze. That's good.
Actor Heather Tom of Bold and the Beautiful and One Life to Live is 47.
I like that because I read that originally as actor Heather. And then I was like, of Tom. But no. It's the name. And Carlos Baraga? No, Baraga? Former baseball player, infielder for Cleveland, 54 today. I just realized why so many former Cleveland baseball players make this list. This is the list from Cleveland.com.
Yeah.
Because it seems like not many baseball players get mentioned except those who played for Cleveland.
Yep. It makes sense.
It also makes sense why they're below the fold, because all the stuff at the top is like the National Associated Press stuff. Huh. It's good.
It's all coming together.
Yeah. Just give us about 2.5 years and we'll figure it out. Former news anchor Walter Cronkite had a birthday this day in birthday history. This day in birthday history, he says. Down says Squeeze was really famous for being from the area I worked, and they would often do a surprise gig in my local. So what kind of music does Squeeze play? And it's not the Squeeze, it's Squeeze. Which, if they were not having those, like, remember those Kool-Aid things? Squeeze-Its? If they were not having those often, they were missing an opportunity. All right, this day in gaming history, we go back to the year 1998. This was when Sony released Crash Bandicoot Warped. It's available for the PlayStation, cost $49.
Nice. I like the Crash games. It's never very good at them.
See, I didn't like them. Sorry, Crash, but like I didn't enjoy. Like I said, I think I was comparing it. I was trying to make it Super Mario, and it wasn't the same thing.
Yeah, definitely not the same thing.
1999, Disney, ESPN, and Konami announced a deal for production of a line of ESPN sports video games, which was great. And then they did too well, and the NFL one went away because Madden bought the exclusive rights, and it made me sad.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Like, NFL 2K5 is one of my favorite video games of all time. But the NFL also used to have, like they used to have, like, a PlayStation exclusive game, too. It was called NFL Game Day. And even that game was good. So, I'm just kind of surprised that Madden... I mean, I realize EA Sports isn't, like, hard-pressed for cash. But, like, I'm surprised that the NFL could make more money by signing an exclusive deal. Because for a long time, there were multiple NBA games, there were multiple NHL games, even after the exclusivity on the NFL deal.
Yeah.
2003, SOCOM 2 came out from Sony, U.S. Navy SEALs for PlayStation 2. That same year, Sony released iToy camera for PlayStation 2.
Yeah, we've talked about iToy before. I still think it's a terrible name for a camera.
Has there ever been a worse name for a product ever than iToy? I mean, you can't even put it on your eye.
It's not even for your eye. It is an eye.
You have to call
Not an eye toy.
You have to call a toy company and complain. 5 years later, 2008, Sony put out Resistance 2 for PlayStation 3. That same year, Activision released Call of Duty World at War for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. And Sega releases Valkyria Chronicles. Valkyria Chronicles.
Nice.
Yeah, Valkyria. 2010, Microsoft, speaking of iToys, releases the Kinect motion sensing system for the Xbox 360 for $150. You got a Kinect sensor, which is a much better name, Kinect Adventures, and cables. Bundle for a 4 gigabyte Xbox 360 with Kinect is priced at $299.99.
I think it comes with the cables.
You'll have to find these cables on your own. Good luck. 2010, Harmonix releases Dance Central for Xbox 360. Same year, Sega releases Sonic Free Riders. And in 2016, Nintendo put out Mario Party Star Rush for Nintendo 3DS.
Nice. Busy day.
Yeah. A lot of kind of like bigger things came out this day, but I like how iToy and Kinect both came out this day in 2003 and 2010, respectively. So, interesting. All right, next hour, 10 fascinating Halloween candy facts from Q98.5, Rockford's #1 new country station.
I like this one.
Q98.5.
This is going to start our path to getting affiliated with Q98.5.
If you like Gaming Morning Show, check out our sister station, Q98.5. Rowdy Roddy in the morning. I was once a country show morning radio host.
What's
Didn't
old
go
is
well.
new again.
Didn't go well. All right, we'll have that. We'll also have sports next hour.
Sports.
What happened with the World Series, we'll let you know. Mel B is back. Hey, it's good to see you again. Squeeze was like a pop rock-ish band. I can hear
Like
those famous Squeeze melodies right now. It's nice. Oh yeah.
They're
Good morning to
a pop
Dr.
rock
Chick.
band. You know that sound when you have pop rocks in your mouth and you just open your mouth and they're just popping? That was the band.
It was like that.
Yep, that was it.
It's exactly how it sounds.
GMS ASMR. We're in your ears.
Nice chat to you, Dr. Chick. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Let's talk more about candy on the other side of the break. Sean and Hefty on Friday, November 4th, 2022, coming back for more. The second hour is next on Gaming Morning Show, Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Part of the people involved in the laundering would just stream, and then they would basically like filter the money to themselves. I didn't realize that they had.
No, they
Wow.
they were further removed than that.
Holy cow!
It's, if it, I don't condone breaking the law, but this is a very clever way of doing it.
Good for you. Good for you. But seriously, don't break the law. That's bad.
Don't break.
I wonder if
don't
like
steal money.
sometimes when judges see these like, or lawyers or cops or whatever see these, they're like, "Hey, that's really clever. You don't. You're like, yeah, I got to arrest you, but that's good. It's nice.
You did a good job. Now go to jail.
It's like when you're a parent, your son or daughter looks at you and does something, you're just like, that was pretty good. Never do it again. That was pretty good. Willis Jefferson from 1975 till 1985.
Nice.
72 today.
Nice.
I figured a fan favorite of this show, especially the bottom left there, is going to be this person. Ralph Macchio turns 60 today.
The true villain of the Karate
Oh,
Kid
yeah, I
series.
forgot you have the backwards theory on Karate Kid.
He's I mean, look, he stole Johnny's girlfriend. He beat Johnny up. He used an illegal kick in the tri-state, whatever the tri-tip.
Tri-tip?
Kicked him right in the mouth. It was illegal. He should have been disqualified. Jerk. Him and Rose can go have a party.
We're the best around.
Especially when you use an illegal kick.
So
Great. We're doing well.
just keep it going. Just keep it going. Antonio on YouTube, good morning to you. I used to play so much SOCOM. Addicted. Yeah, that was SOCOM, what, 2?
That's what got me into FPS on the PlayStation 2. I'd play SOCOM. I'd be up until like 3 in the morning. I was in a clan, and it was the Omega Squad, and we were really good.
You made a lot of eye contact with the camera there when you said Omega Squad.
Omega
It was intense. Superfly, apparently I've been conditioned. Whoa. I've apparently been conditioned by Apple to use the lowercase I. 2010, Harmonix released Dance Central for the Xbox 360. Same year.
360.
Sonic Freeriders came out also for the Xbox 360. Let's go with it. It's too late to turn back now. You know, what are you going to do about it? Also, what's the most underrated candy? Mike, how do you feel now that KJ told you that KJ slept in because I was in pain and didn't sleep well?
I was only joking, KJ.
Wow.
I wasn't serious. Any moment you're here is like Christmas.
Mike was telling us during the break that you're docked to unexcused absence, so I'm sorry, KJ.
I mean, that is true. You're supposed to let us know, but fine. I also love that Chris says, I'm closer to Theo than Marina Del Rey. Great. So can Theo go to Marina Del Rey?
Is Theo between you and Marina Del Rey?
I have no idea what you're talking about, and I have to Google it now.
The Californians, Saturday Night Live.
California.
The helicopter, please.
Surely have a helicopter.
Coming to you live from the air over Twitch. You can watch chickens being chickens, or dogs, or feed the bunnies. Thick Turtle Tuesday. Curl up with endangered wolves. Did ducks tell a joke? Welcome, newcomers. Peck. Critter Cam.
They're shooting artillery now.
Welcome, feed and enjoy Duckville, USA.
Very dodgy.
What? Lots of roosters. Roosters and ducks everywhere. There's a coral. A lot of traffic in the sky today. On the 405, it looks like there was a backup.
Thank you, K-Laugh. Mike,
Yeah.
Mike voted down a raise. Do you want to give a raise to K-Laugh for that tidbit, Sean?
No, we don't.
We'll take it into consideration.
Okay, maybe next time. Gonzo's takeaway is that if you get close enough to a bear, the first thing you should do is count its teeth. How many teeth did it have?
And tongues.
It had one tongue.
Okay. Yeah, I did. And one red tongue. So
One red tongue.
says women can be firefighters and zookeepers. Absolutely.
True.
And also be the queens of your mom's house. Thank you for that. My takeaway that's pretty okay is if you're going to bust open the old Xbox 360, watch out for SOCOM 2's famous squad, the Omega Squad. How do you say Omega Squad, Mike?
Omega Squad.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, List of the Day and Sports. Take Gaming Morning Show with you on Twitter Spaces. Find us at Watch GMS on Twitter and listen while scrolling your feed. Or try audio only on Twitch. Time for hour number 2. Right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome back. Gaming Morning Show continues. It is the Friday edition, November 4th, 2022. Thank you for being with us wherever you're watching or listening today. Could be Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, or on Twitter Spaces. You can follow us at twitter.com/watchgms. That is sports.gaming, left side of your screen, back after a day's absence. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most painful experience of your life and 1 being barely anything at all, where's your head at today?
Like a 6.
Okay. Have you talked to your doctor?
I called myself during the break, and he said, "Get over it." And I was like, "Whoa, that's rude."
Get over it.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think you should consider talking to a new doctor. You can see in the middle of your screen, we're expecting to talk to the We Dig Games creator of Hamster Playground, or at least someone from We Dig Games, about the game that came out. Gosh, it was very recently, or maybe it's an early access. I'll have to double check. That'll be Monday at 7:25 a.m. Pacific time. We will also get into Name of the Month information for October coming up on Monday's show. If you're a Patreon subscriber, you have a chance to win that right away. And if you're not, we will have a Fulfillment Appreciation Name of the Month giveaway coming up closer to the beginning of 2023. So stick around. Look for that. Hamster Playground. Can't remember if it's even one that we talked about on the show, or if I found it elsewhere, but it could be Name of the Month consideration, I suppose. Thank you for being here. Sean and Hefty, as I mentioned. List of the day coming up. 10 fascinating Halloween candy facts. And then we'll also have sports. Sports. In just a little bit. Have you had much Halloween candy?
I haven't stolen too much from the kids, but we had lots of leftover Halloween candy that I've been snacking on from time to time.
Do you need to drop some by? I mean, I know somebody who could probably help you out with that.
I'll leave it with the P.O. Box key.
Yeah, it's a busy weekend, although it's National Hefty Wife Day, so very excited about Sunday. I believe Hefty Wife has opted in to hang out with you as part of, well, you and your family. Not just like, hey, brother-in-law, you want to hang out on National Hefty Wife Day? But I think I'm spending most of the day with you on Sunday.
Yeah, I think we've had master plans for taking your wife's taquitos to the next level. And I think that might happen this weekend.
How so?
Different interiors, but more importantly, trying them with some of my homemade tortillas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
With our powers combined.
Yeah.
I will tell you that the taquitos, most recently when we had them in our household for just the 4 of us, the air fryer came into play, and they added a whole new crispiness to them.
Nice.
So maybe we'll have to unplug the air fryer and bring it over too, and just do a whole bunch of taste testing.
Yeah, I think so. Experiments need to be had.
King Gray, we're talking about taquitos. Good morning to you. Nice chat. Thank you for being
Taco's
first.
cousin.
Yeah. First taco adjacent talk. Taco adjacent talk. That could be a good podcast. We talk everything tacos.
Gray should make a podcast.
Abacus, oh man, taquitos and air fryer are the best. Yeah, they were really good. And they weren't the rolled ones. My wife has gone into this mode of making them kind of, taco shaped. They're almost like half moons. Half circles?
Yeah, they're like itty bitty little tacos. But yeah, that's doing them that way is gonna work a lot better with the homemade tortillas, because they'll probably be too small to roll. I do like it though.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I have one more thought. Well, again, this is Hefty Wife Day. I always do this where it's like, I wonder who's playing sports that day, and then it's like, oh yeah, it's not. It's the whole point. The whole reason that National Hefty Wife Day exists is because it's during football season when Sundays are very focused on football. Yeah, unfortunately, the Flames don't play. I was going to be, man, I haven't watched it because I haven't watched the Flames game in quite some time. I'm the reason the Flames are on a losing streak, is what I'm trying to say. So,
I don't know. I've been able to tune in the last 2 games, and they haven't done well, so maybe it's me.
maybe we'll switch next Flames game. You can't watch, I will. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll have sports coming up at 7:50 this morning. Taquitos are an acceptable alternative. I'll allow it. Thank you, Gray. We appreciate it. We'll be sending you 1,000 in the mail.
$1,000 in money.
Thank you. In case you were wondering about the $1,000 not in money. Bob's had a good week.
Hey, yes.
I think Bob was close to winning Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match award yesterday. Before Austin jumped in the co-host chair, Bob was basically going lockstep with me. It was great.
Nice.
All right, we're going to play some Rocket League. Coming up 7:25, we'll have our list of the day. We told you about some of the days of the day. We're going to tell you a story about a bear raiding a, not a cafe, the Nestle Toll House Cafe by Chip Day.
Such a good name.
Yeah, it is. Good morning to Pro Gamer Queen. It's good to see you this morning. We appreciate being here for National Candy Day. If you have a favorite type of candy, please let us know in the chat. Dr. Chick says, making me hungry. I think it's time for some breakfast. Sounds good, Dr. Chick.
Remember, if you're getting food, you must show and tell when you come back.
Pro Gamer Queen asks, what's your favorite point-and-click games? It's funny that you say that because Sean and I have both realized we may not be point-and-click like experts, but we have been playing Whateverland, which was our September name of the month.
Yeah.
We missed out on that yesterday because you had to not be here.
Yeah. We were doing well too. We made some progress, which felt good.
We were using P's though.
And Q's.
Performance enhancing assistance. Man, we are crushing it today on the assist game.
Yeah. Oh, you made JJ leave.
Sean needs the assists.
Wait, what? Our teammate? No, an opponent left after 9s? Yeah. I bet they weren't in.
Yeah, they probably didn't make it all the way.
Pro Gamer Queen says Monkey Island. Wasn't that one of the ones that is going to Game Pass in November?
Yeah, there's like a revival. There's like a new entry.
I don't know if you've ever watched Austin Attack's stream when Austin's playing that game Balloons.
I haven't, no.
Okay, so it's a tower defense game, and it has monkeys, different skills of monkeys, who basically set up to pop these balloons using their weapons or whatever. And every time that I watch her play that game, now that I know that Monkey Island is a game, I think that she's playing Monkey Island. So that's one already existing problem with that game. But then, yesterday it dawned on me that we could also have the name of that game for Austin be, don't let the monkeys with the with the weapons shoot all the balloons, or else guest be a jester or whatever. Like, it could totally be GMS named, and I want to do it now. So,
I'll get in there.
Well, welcome. Looks like it's your first time on Twitch, Pro Gamer, so thank you for being here. If you're not familiar with us, we're a gaming morning radio show that plays games Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time. Coming up in about 6 minutes from now, we'll give you our list of the day, 10 fascinating Halloween candy facts, and we'll have those for you in just a little bit. Mel B says, did we do the national days of the day? We have. I will give them to you one more time. Good morning to Hey, it's Brendan, TTV. Happy Friday to you. Also, our head of research and development is here. We need Calaf's assistance on a big major project, so stick around for that, Calaf, because we're going to need your help. Days of the day. It's Fountain Pen Day. It's Love Your Lawyer Day. National Chicken Lady Day. It is also National Day of Community Service. National Easy Bake Oven Day. National Jersey Friday. National Melanie Day. And National Waiting for the Barbarians Day. Roast Dinner Day as well.
Rude.
All we were trying to do was win a game. And they just left.
Yep.
They just left us. They left us.
We
That's
don't-
not what I'm going to do.
We don't leave when we're losing 7-0.
Heck, the other day we lost 9-0. But you know what? We have integrity.
That's right. And a clock.
Look how integral we are.
Integral.
Good morning. Okay, so Caleb, here's what we need your help with. It's a 7:21 West Coast time. It's a 10:21 on the East Coast, and it's 2:21 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Even earlier in the afternoon.
But still
For-
technically afternoon.
For another couple of days. So we need to create. Was this for the robot arm? The
That was
grandfather
just
clocks?
that was just my idea. We just need something in general.
Okay. So, Calaf, we need to create, because we were talking about it's daylight savings time this weekend in the U.S., so I have like 5 clocks in this house that I have to manually change over. Yeah, I know. I'm living in the Stone Age. But we need something that will help people who own grandfather clocks be able to have their clocks change, because there's like, you could like make, yours is what, a windy one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you change the time as well?
Yeah.
So maybe the arm is like internet censored, and then when it happens, it goes shh, like it builds its own momentum
Okay. I like it.
using fission.
A fission reactor.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
No, it's fine. Well, I mean, I've always heard that people had a dream of having a fission reactor in every home in America. So
Okay. We'll see what Caleb comes up.
what? You don't think I
Not
have a good
saying you're-
start?
I think yours is a fantastic idea. But we'll give Caleb a chance.
Okay, but man, I had put a whole bunch of research and development into that idea.
Arturo left me.
Zesty.
Mel will be back, but happy Melanie Day to you. Yes, National Melanie Day as well. In about 20 minutes from now, we'll tell you about a California cafe where a bear went in and stole the cookies. Footnote to that story: what happened when a bear showed up at a 2-year-old's birthday party in Connecticut? It was an unexpected twist that we had in that first story that we shared earlier today. It's good, though. I mean, listen, my mom once stole a dog from someone's birthday party. Why wouldn't you steal some cupcakes? All right. Caleb, I'm not a religious man, but if I were, I'd say God already invented the solution, and he called them hands and brains. Hope you find yours. Love you lots.
No, I don't like that solution.
That's something that Cartificial Laugh-telligence would say. Can't trust Caleb.
You know, the worst part is the 2 clocks in my house that I have to change manually are in the same space. And so the clock I would naturally look at to see what time it is to set the grandfather clock is the other clock I have to change. It's terrible.
Yeah, let's see. I got a bathroom analog clock. Universal symbol for analog clock. I have microwave, stove. That's 3. Coffee maker.
Ooh,
That's
that's
4.
a tough one too.
Is that it? Maybe I only have 4. Well, and then the kids have like an alarm clock, so that's 5.
Yeah, my son has an analog clock hanging in his room, but I'm pretty sure that clock says that it's like 4 o'clock right now, so I'm not too worried about changing that one.
It's 2028.
That one's there
Sports
more
Doc
for
says.
show.
You wanted a clock, I got you a clock, okay? That's it. My job's done. Down says, can I get an app for my hands and brain? Oh, yes, there's an app for that. Look it up. It's the Hands and Brain app. Oh my gosh, I bet there is one. Someone look it up. I'm sure there is one. So, all right, let's do our list of the day. This comes courtesy of Q98.5, Rockford's #1 country. See, that's not the way that country stations sound. Let me think about this for a second. Okay, so usually a lot of country stations will have like more of a jingly type sound, like Q. No, that's more pop. Q98.5. It's like a little deep voice. Q98.5. Yes, is hits. Today's country favorites and Rockford's #1 new country station. Thanks for being here. Thanks for making us Rockford's #1 new country station. By the way, do you want to know how easy it is to be the #1 new genre station, by the way? Because you just have to show up, and you are automatically the #1 new country station. Turn us on and rip the knob off. All right, here we go. This is Q98.5 online. 10 fascinating candy facts. Ooh, specifically to wow Illinois. To wow Illinois trick-or-treaters this Halloween. Little Zim wrote this in October of 2022, so this is very, very recently.
Yep.
Okay. Well-known facts about candy. We're going to give you fascinating facts about popular Halloween candies, and we start with one of the worst ones of them all.
1.
Milk duds. They're gross. They're gross. They stick in your teeth. They hurt. They're not tasty. In fact, they're chocolatey.
It's true.
It's not enough chocolate in them. When they were first created in 1928 by a Chicago company, they were supposed to be round pieces of caramel coated with milk chocolate, but they came out too flat and were considered duds. The name stuck. That's why they're called milk duds. This is going to get better, right?
I don't know.
2.
I can only find so many candy-related lists in one 2-week period. Number 2, Three Musketeers. When the first Three Musketeers bar came out in 1932, 3 separate mini bars, vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry flavored, were packaged as one piece, hence the name Three Musketeers. The candy didn't become one total bar until chocolate only as the flavor in 1945.
I had actually heard this before, and I actually want to try strawberry Three Musketeers now.
Yeah, they should bring them back.
Yeah, how on earth is there not like a nostalgic release yet of the Three Musketeers bar?
Yeah, like what went so horribly awry between 1932 and 1945 that they vowed to never go back? We will
Vanilla.
never do it again.
A waste of calories.
Never do it again. Not once.
Stupid.
Number 3.
3.
Oh, by the way, right now you can go to Q98.5. Again, Rockford's #1 new country station. Listen to Lil Zim and JB in the morning. It's true. They're on. It's right at the top of my banner. It says listen right now. So, the Snickers bar, introduced in America by Mars in 1930, was named after one of the family's horses. That was cool. Mars brought over the treat to the United Kingdom. They decided to use the name Marathon Bar instead because Snickers sounded too much like Knickers, which is what people in the UK call their underwear.
Can we start calling our underwear Snickers just to really confuse things?
No, I want us to call our underwear Marathon Bar.
4.
Number 4, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups used to be sold individually for 1 penny each. And so when they were first introduced, they were called penny cups.
Take me back. Take me back.
Man, you
5.
could just hand someone $1 and get 100 of those.
Oh my gosh. Which is a single serving size, am I right? Tootsie Roll is number 5 on this list. It was invented by a candy shop in Brooklyn, 1836. It was designed to be a chocolate alternative that wouldn't melt. The owner of the shop's daughter was named Clara, but her nickname was Tootsie. So her dad named his creation after her. Okay, stop. You titled this as Fascinating Facts That's not fascinating. That is the fact. That's how it got its name. I'm not fascinated. Do better.
6.
Sorry.
Number 6, M&Ms. Also, you know I didn't write this list, right?
No, I wasn't yelling at you. I was yelling at Lil Zim.
okay.
Sorry.
Should we call into the radio?
Yes, we should.
Number 6, M&Ms. In 1930s, Forrest E. Mars Sr. witnessed a lot of troops eating small candy-coated pieces of chocolate during the Spanish Civil War. So when he returned home, he called upon the son of the Hershey Corporation's executive named Bruce Murray to bring the delicious melt-in-your-mouth treat to America too. Basically, M&Ms were named after the two creators, Mars and Murray. M and M.
Now, as a result, everybody has their favorite M&M.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Well, it's definitely one of two varieties. It's either the peanut M&Ms or the peanut butter M&Ms. Now, if they could combine those two, that hands down would be my favorite. I kind of like the Crunch Bar looking ones. You know, I don't know what those are called. Cookies and cream, ugh, disgusting. And I don't like the salted caramel ones either. Traditional ones, I'd rather just eat Skittles. But okay, I'm going to make a decision. I'm going to say peanut butter.
Okay. There you go. That's Bob's favorite M&M.
Oh, and if you meant color, green, I guess.
Bob sounds so dejected when he has to name the color. Favorite color of M&M.
Don't have to have a
7.
favorite color.
If you mean color. Butterfinger candy bar was created in 1926. The name was chosen by public contest. It is often said the name was inspired by one of the winner's friends, who was well-known klutz and called Butterfingers.
Nice. It's too bad we weren't around to name it. We would have kind of come up with a much better name.
Memorial Butterfinger.
8.
Number 8, Kit Kat. This 4-layer chocolate wafer candy was created in the early part of the 20th century by an Englishman named Rowntree, who named the candy after 16,000's book club that called themselves Kit Kat Club.
See, that's fun. That's fun. And fascinating.
9.
We're on the right track again. Do you eat Smarties when it's the last thing available in the Halloween bag?
Yeah, they're fine.
Okay. Yeah, they're fine. These were fruity sugar tablets. The person who made them decided to call them Smarties because he wanted to promote the importance of education.
Yep. Smarties. Not to be confused with what Smarties are in other countries, because they're different.
Do you remember what they are?
Yeah, Smarties in Canada and England are more similar to M&Ms. They're like candy-coated chocolate.
Oh, so they're called Smarties, but they're a different type of candy.
They're different things. Yeah. In Canada, I know that what we call Smarties, they call Rockets.
That's a better name.
1. 0.
But doesn't promote education. Number 10, Jolly Ranchers. Jolly Ranchers were created in 1949 by a couple named Bill and Dorothy Harmson, who lived in Denver, Colorado. They wanted the name of their new candy to incorporate the friendliness and spirit of the West. So Jolly Rancher was born.
There we go. Okay, that's a fascinating fact. Okay. And I feel bad because it's still the origin of the name of the thing, which is exactly what the Smarties fun fact was. But that one is actually fascinating. So
yeah, all of these were just the origins of the names.
Well, that's
They
kind of
could
true.
have just named this list top 10 candy origins. That will blow your mind.
Yeah, except the Three Musketeers one. That was the one that had the whole vanilla strawberry thing. Or why they weren't named certain things in the case of Knickers. All right, it's 7:35 on this morning radio show that plays games.
U.S. Naval Observatory Master Clock. At the tone, Eastern Daylight Time, 10 hours, 36 minutes exactly. Universal Time, 14 hours, 36 minutes, 5 seconds. U.S. Naval Observatory Master Clock. At the tone, Eastern Daylight Time, 10 hours, 36 minutes, 15 seconds. Universal Time, 14 hours, 36 minutes, 20 seconds.
They got quite the rhythm going for that.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
There you go. K-Laugh requested. U.S. Naval Observatory Time by Phone Service Hotline, 202-762-1401. Standard text and data rates may apply. See store for details.
I was hoping we were going to talk to Q98.5. Like,
I mean,
hey, we just read your list.
Do you have a phone number?
Oh, no, I don't.
If you find me a phone number, could be some final hour crew shenanigans. Q98.5. I want to know, like, I want to hit the play button on their stream just so I can see how close I am to the imaging of Rockford's #1 new country station. The problem is this time of year with terrestrial radio, you get just an S-ton of political ads. So,
Yeah, it's that time of year.
it's not enjoyable. So, all right, we'll recap the days of the day in just a moment. I'm going to have Sean read us through some fun facts from nationaltoday.com as it pertains to National Candy Day, because today is the 4th of November, and it is, in fact, National Candy Day. So we're asking you, what is your favorite candy?
We hope your sweet tooth is ready. Because why is November 4th National Candy Day? I just don't know. Well, the story of candy begins in India between the 6th and 4th centuries BC. The Persians and Greeks learned that the people in India had what they called reeds that make honey without bees. These reeds were actually sugarcane, which is indigenous to Southeast Asia. Ancient Indians would boil sugarcane juice, turning it into individual pieces of sugar, which they called khanda, or khanda. It's way back there. Before sugarcane was domesticated outside of Asia, honey was used in ancient China, the Middle East, Egypt, Greece, and Rome to coat fruits and flowers, which preserved them and turned them into a form of candy. Before the Industrial Revolution, candy was used as medicine to either calm the digestive system or cool the throat. In the Middle Ages, candy was mostly consumed by the wealthy and was made of sugar, spices to aid digestive problems, which were very common, as food was neither fresh nor balanced.
Nor balanced. I tell you what, some of the writing for these National Day of the Day websites, pretty entertaining. Sometimes it's super mundane, but sometimes it's pretty entertaining. So, all right, 7:39 on this morning radio show that plays games. Oh yeah, crap! I forgot Sean had to go. Bye, Sean. I would have eventually remembered. So, whoops.
You can news if you wanna.
All right, here's the story that we're tracking at this hour. It's about a bear that's wandering free in California. Now, Sean did say that Bear does like snacks, does like cookies. So, this could have easily been Bear. And because Sean was gone yesterday, Bear didn't have to be back to the window until today. So there's a good chance that Bear might have actually been wandering free in California. This is from Ben Hooper of UPI, if I didn't say that already. A bear paid a visit to a cafe in California and was caught on camera stealing cookies before being ejected by the police. I love the use of the word ejected in this story. An employee at the Nestle Toll House Cafe by Chip, a heavenly village in South Lake Tahoe, captured photos and videos when a bear barged into a business. A bear barged into a business at 7 p.m. on Wednesday. The bear climbed onto the counter, ate some cookies while employees waited for police to arrive. After officers arrived, they were able to chase the bear out of the business. Now, this is where the story takes a real twist.
Moon Knight Shyamalan.
The bear was not the first to get in trouble due to its sweet tooth. Ben Hooper writes that a bear was caught on camera in September stealing cupcakes from a 2-year-old's birthday party in West Hartford, Connecticut. How good is that? Bear was stealing cupcakes. I love it. I love it so much. All right, thank you for being here for this morning radio show that plays games. Yes, I am a big fan of the Fifth Avenue bar. It's my favorite chocolate candy. And so we've kind of already talked about how you have to have enough chocolate content in your chocolate to actually, be considered a chocolate candy. And that's not always the case for some candy bars. Because the Fifth Avenue bar is like a peanut butter coated wafer or something like that in a chocolatey coating. We talked about this because Keith Anthony was with us in the first hour and brought up the Aero bar, but also the Maltesers bar. Apparently Maltesers is like a big deal in the UK. Doodle-doo. And I tried a Maltesers bar, courtesy of Kiki Lowe, and the chocolate was really good. Really good. And we think that that's because you just have to have less or more actual chocolate in your chocolate. So Brenda goes, lol, the way I literally was just thinking to myself, so that's why it's a Tootsie Roll, huh? And Ryan is like, step it up, list. Yeah, I didn't like that fun fact. But I guess that's fair, Brendan, because, if you don't know, I guess I never wondered why it was called a Tootsie Roll, so that probably actually makes a lot of sense. Mel B says, I like all colors of M&Ms. They taste all the same. And I actually like Smarties. I actually do like Smarties just fine. It's just that I'm not opting for Smarties from all of the choices. Like, if everything is available to me, I'm not opting to Smarties. I think I realized that probably my objection to that Tootsie fact was the fact that I didn't find it fascinating. Yeah, that's probably why. Good morning, Dungeon Meowster KJ. It's good to see you this morning.
Nice chat.
Appreciate you. Thanks to those who stopped by this morning's show before the show, which is an exclusive Patreon subscriber show that usually is on Friday mornings at 5:30 a.m. Pacific time. We did realize that that's a pretty early time for a lot of people who might want to show up for it. So we are asking you, if you go to your Patreon page, what might be a different time to have that particular show, and you can let us know. Dr. Chick, all-time favorite candy would be Rocky Road Chocolate Marshmallow Bar. Oh, is that what that is? Does that one have nuts? Because traditional Rocky Road ice cream has some sort of nut content in it, right? Like, isn't it like cashews or peanuts or something like that? Which is, I think, why I didn't like Rocky Road for a long time. But marshmallow is really good. I wonder if that bar is primarily chocolate and marshmallow. I'd be open to that. This game is not going well. KJ says, all-time favorite candy bar is Starburst Jelly Beans. They are very good. Starburst Jelly Beans are some of the best jelly beans that exist on this planet. Yeah, that is a good call. I opened up my first Starburst package, by the way, of Halloween. And I was able to find a double pink right off the bat. I felt like I won the lottery. Like, the very next one that I found, double yellow. It was really sad. Yeah, double yellow. I mean, yellow Starbursts are fine, but they're definitely not good. Orange is the best Starburst, says KJ. Interesting. Huh. I mean, I like red. My hierarchy is definitely pink, red, orange. So, I guess by, like, definition, I don't fully agree. but I also don't dislike any of them. Even the yellow ones I don't dislike. It's just like they are the worst of the group, right? So, nice shot. Yeah, Starbursts are fine. I definitely think that I'm more prone to eat, like, the non-chocolate stuff last. Like, right now, if I go out there, the hefty children, you know, have their Halloween bags full of candy. They've sorted them 38,000 times. And also, I don't remember, did you sort your Halloween candy back in the day? Like, into categories and different, like, shapes? I don't know how they do. I think they do it just by type. But I don't remember, like, dumping it all out and sorting through it. But I probably did. I felt like that was a phenomenon that my kids just kind of started on their own. To show a hierarchy, I must use Skittles as an example. In order of flavor, favorite to least. Purple, green, orange, yellow, red. I sort everything, so yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember doing that. And then every time I go out there, there's just candy dumped all over the floor. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? And they're sorting their candy again. Which I get. Halloween's a big deal. I mean, in a world where, you know, it's not like they're, you know, going out and working and earning cash. You know, to be able to show up, go to someone's house, and get a free candy bar, it's kind of a big deal. Unless you get dressed in costume. Halloween was fun this year. It was really wet, rainy, but it was fun. So, big fan. Considering it a win. Oh, that was my first shot on goal. I felt like I've had like 3 shots or so in this game. And I have not. Aw. Alright, losers, but that's okay. Sports time, 7:48 on this morning radio show that plays games. Thank you for being along for the ride wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. We're also simulcast on Twitter Spaces, where you can listen to us in audio-only mode. If you ever miss the show and you want to check it out after the fact, you typically can on our Twitter feed at Watch GMS. We usually re-air it around 1 p.m. Pacific time. So if you're like, oh, what happened earlier in the show? If you don't want to watch the automatic VOD, which you can on YouTube, you can always watch it replayed live around 1 p.m. Pacific time on Twitter. Coming up Monday, we will talk to the creators of Hamster Playground. We Dig Games. Expecting that interview around 7:25 a.m. Pacific time on Monday's show. So thank you for being here. We'll have the Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews coming up in about an hour from now. What happened when someone continued to bother Hideo Kojima? Someone quits Call of Duty because they had a increasingly challenging dynamic with another person. And Modern Warfare will have a ranked play debut sometime in 2023. We'll also tell you what game was our name of the morning coming up in the Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews about an hour from now. Right now it's 7:49 West Coast time. It's 10:49 out east. It is 2:49 for those watching GMS in the UK. And at this time, it's time for sports. Yeah. Pretty eventful night last night for Houston and Philadelphia sports fans, because apparently for the first time since, like, maybe I think I heard the 60s or the 70s, that the 2 teams participating in the World Series also had the city's 2 football teams playing one another in a football game. I'm sure it typically happens on a Sunday. It happened yesterday on Thursday Night Football as the undefeated, your Philadelphia Eagles took on Houston in Houston. The Texans 29-17 win for the Eagles, and Philadelphia remains undefeated, a perfect 8-0. It's the team's first ever 8-0 start. That's right, 8-0. And Jalen Hurts continues to play good football. 2 touchdowns, 243 yards passing. The game was tied 14-14 earlier on, so was not a sure thing against the 1-5-1 Houston Texans. 29-17 early in the fourth quarter. And that's the final score as well. Meanwhile, in the World Series, Houston no-hit Philadelphia on Tuesday. So on Wednesday night, the two teams got together again in Philadelphia, and Justin Verlander gets his first ever World Series win. I think he was 0-8 coming into the game. One of the best pitchers for the last decade in Major League Baseball, Justin Verlander. And Houston takes a 3-2 lead with a 3-2 victory over the Phillies. So that series will shift back to Houston for the final 2 games. And the Phillies are going to have to win 2 straight. So you got to keep your belief. Phillies, got to keep your belief. It's worked all the way up to this point. I think this is the first time the Phillies have lost 2 straight games dating back to like mid-September. I'm going to glance because I'm kind of curious myself. Now, the last time they lost 2 in a row were the regular season finale games at Houston, coincidentally enough. But that was their only back-to-back losses since September 29th when they lost a second straight. In fact, they were swept at the Cubs. But in the playoffs, Philadelphia has only lost like 3 times now. So, they had only lost twice coming into the World Series. So, it's pretty nuts. 3-2 lead now for your Houston Astros. Happy Sean's not here, because Sean would be like, nobody likes the Astros. Winners in the NHL was not Calgary. Your Flames lost 4-1 to Nashville in Calgary. The Flames have dropped now 4 of their last 5 games. It's just not going well in Calgary, and they're getting kind of blown out. Flames lost 3 straight in regulation at home from March 29th to April 5th, 2021. So this isn't exactly a strange early season slow start for the Flames in Calgary. Nashville outshot the Flames 12-3 in the first period. Meanwhile, your Seattle Kraken, a 4-0 win at Minnesota. So the Kraken are playing good hockey. You have in the Western Conference's Pacific Division, the Kraken right now in the 3rd spot, 6-4-2 behind the Golden Knights and the Edmonton Oilers. So things going pretty well. Vegas won 5-4 at Ottawa. Shootout, Carolina beat Tampa Bay 4-3. Boston over New York Rangers 5-2. Detroit beat the Washington Capitals 3-1. Islanders beat St. Louis 5-2. Overtime, Winnipeg 3-2 win over Montreal. Chris M.E.'s Los Angeles Kings fell at Chicago 2-1 in overtime. New Jersey beat Edmonton 4-3. Vancouver, an 8-5 win against Anaheim. Dallas 7-2 win at Arizona. And in a shootout, Florida beat San Jose 4-3. Orlando beat Golden State. Denver beat Oklahoma City in the NBA yesterday. Last thing we should look at, college football coming up on Saturday. I mentioned Sean's USC Trojans in action as they will face California. Trojans 9th ranked in the AP poll will be a 7:30 p.m. Pacific time kickoff on ESPN. Other top 25 matchups, you have Tennessee, top-ranked team in the country, against number 3 Georgia, 12:30 on CBS. That's a Pacific time start. You have Kansas State hosting Texas in a battle of 13 and 24, 4 p.m. Pacific time. And at 4 p.m. as well on ESPN, Alabama is at LSU, 6th-ranked Alabama and 10th-ranked LSU. So those are some of your top 25 college football matchups coming up tomorrow. And that is your sports on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. 7:54 West Coast time. Thank you for being here. I am Hefty Goof. Next hour, we will play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth. And we may dial in to Rockford's #1 new country station, Q98.5, and see if we can get on the phone with Lil' Kim and JB in the morning, because we borrowed their list earlier today. I don't know if they'll still be on, because right now in Illinois, it's probably already, 10:55? So I'm assuming they don't go into the 11 o'clock hour on that morning show. Maybe they will. So we'll have to see. We had 10 fascinating candy facts to wow Illinois trick-or-treaters with this Halloween. All right, so stick around. Final hour crew, the final one of this week. It's Friday, coming up next on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. Thanks for being here. So long on Twitter Spaces.
wanting me, and nothing's in between, 'cause it's more divine.
Tell your friends, tell your mom, Gaming Morning Show is on 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific. If you wanna get specific, come Monday through Friday and sometimes after dark. The daily theme with a question mark. We got gaming news and sports and Bob. Hefty, Austin, Mike, and Sean, the heartthrob. I couldn't imagine any other place to go than to start the day with the Gaming Morning Show.
I'll play the ukulele. Do you actually own a ukulele?
No, I had my dad's for quite a while because my parents went on a Hawaiian cruise, and on the cruise they offered ukulele lessons, and my dad did that and really enjoyed it. So he bought a really nice ukulele, and I don't know if he plays it much, but he has it and it's nice. And so I borrowed that for a while and played a couple songs for us on it, but I don't have it anymore. I don't even have a hedgehog, so I got nothing for today.
It's not a hedgehog, it's a groundhog.
No, I want a hedgehog.
I think anybody who owns a hedgehog on Groundhog's Day should put that up. I'd be also intrigued about what the hedgehog sees.
The groundhog's just a hedgehog that's on the ground. Gaming Morning Show, morning gaming news. First up, a story that the story is great too, but John Carson of Game Informer wrote what might possibly be my favorite headline for this story that could have possibly been written. And the story is that Phil Spencer, head of Xbox, at the 25th annual DICE Awards later this month, is going to be getting the AIAS Lifetime Achievement Award. But what John Carson chose to write is that Phil Spencer acquiring Lifetime Achievement Award at DICE Awards this month. And that makes me so happy because he knew what he was doing when he wrote Phil Spencer, head of Xbox, acquiring Lifetime Achievement Award.
Ooh. Dexter Adams of The Gamer is going to join us in about 30 minutes from now. We'll talk about 7 Toys to Life games that you never knew existed. That's coming up in about 30 minutes from now. Our first birthday today, celebrity birthday, singer Carole King turns 80 today.
Inducted into the Rock Hall for a second time last year. That's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Why do you get in twice? Maybe as a member of a group or something like that?
That would be my guess. It has no specifics, but my guess is she got inducted as like a solo performer and then part of a group.
Gotcha. Today is actor Joe Pesci's 79th birthday.
Released his first album in the 60s.
What?
What?
I will write Epic and let them know. Hey, you need to do better.
Epic, please.
Double jump, so XX on my controller while holding the forward.
Oh my god, what a game changer! Oh shoot!
And our good friend Kalaf taught me early on in my Rocket League career that is also how you can go faster if you are out of boost, is doing the front flips.
Oh my goodness!
Oh
dang it! Famous Jacob.
Wait, you know Famous Jacob? I know Famous Jacob.
Famous Jacob just stopped us from scoring. Oh,
get in there! Get in there!
Come on!
It happens! From the side, a wicked goal for Kinchika, and the score goes 3-1.
What's the dog's name?
Penny and the dog. That's the official name.
Penny and the dog.
I have no clue what that damn dog's name is.
Carly Rae Jepsen and Garfunkel.
We're gonna look it up and be real mad because it's one I feel like we know.
Maybe it's Limu Emu. Well, wait, is it Doug?
It is now.
Oh!
Someone proves us otherwise.
What about Doug's dog?
Pickle. Pickle Feets.
The name of the dog is Pickle?
I think so.
Are we
now
sure?
I'm doubting it just because now we know a pickle. It's pork chop. It's pork chop. It's not pickle, it's pork chop. And Brain is the dog. It's all coming together.
We got him first try. Not the Wizard of Oz. No. Dorothy, your shoes were so red, but there will be no Oz at the end. Instead, behind that curtain, we have Glee. Bear, 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 show to me.
It did the thing.
Your automated blinds are broken. We got Cyberpunk fans in the chat. Ness has been playing the patch.
Nice.
Or heard good things about the patch.
Yeah, I heard good things too. I'm gonna be quite busy though. I don't think I'm gonna be able to play it.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. And GMS, Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. And the clip of the day. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. All ahead on Gaming Morning Show. Time for hour number 3, right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome back. Gaming Morning Show continues. It is the final hour crew, the final show this week.
Welcome in, final hour crew.
Sports.gaming Hefty Goof with you this morning. It is November 4th, 2022 on Friday. Coming up, we have a whole bunch of good stuff to end out the show. Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews. This is going to be excellent, probably. But it was great to have Sean back, our hashtag video game expert, to at least be able to give us some actual news. As Down said earlier, I believe it's good to see your pancreas is working again.
Yeah, it was the pancreas headache.
Had a what?
Yeah, pancreas headache.
Oh, a pancreache.
Pancreache.
We had there was some sort of rake joke yesterday that like this. Gosh, what was it? It cleans up the other thing, and I can't remember what it was. That's probably one that I should have actually had already in the head before I brought it up, because now it's just someone
Is
made
it like a rake to clean a rake?
Yeah, something like that. I don't remember what it was.
Hello, FHC.
King Gray is here with the final hour crew. Good morning. Nice chat to RHS Jack. It is good to see you this morning. I am JF Downs. Dungeon Meowster KJ has been here. Dr. Chick, it's been good to see you. Mel B on YouTube. K-Laugh, hey, it's Brendan TTV. Good to see you as well. Abacus Apothecary, good to see you here. So there was a country station where Abacus lives called The Beaver.
Nice.
Do you always wonder where Leave It to Beaver star, I don't know who it was, went on to star in a country music radio station? The Beaver.
Leave it to us.
Leave it here all day long. All right. Anyone else I missed? Thank you for being here. A pancreache is that similar to cardio hip diabetes?
It sure is. This is throwing back to a conversation that KJ and I had in real life about cardiovascular disease and diabetes of the hip.
Cardio hip diabetes. If Wilford Brimley was still with us, we could have a whole new set of public service announcements. So. Wait, Wilford Brimley did die, right?
I think so.
I didn't just murder Wilford Brimley, did I?
Probably that too.
Hope that's not on me. Yikes. All right, let's play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth. Dr. Chick does have an update on breakfast, which is one of our favorite games.
What's for breakfast?
Scrambled eggs and Spam. It's done. Time to feast. Enjoy your breakfast, Dr. Chick.
Enjoy.
All right, here we go. If you want to know how good we've been doing lately.
To see the record for the most balloons banked in Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, remember to type the easy-to-remember acronym DLTPFFTBFITMMREC.
All right, 112 banked balloons so far. All-time best ever record is 632 balloons, which you also see on your screen. We're going to start off with animals. And we'll start with the letter D from Downs.
D.
Dog.
Doggy. Dogs. Coffee's good this morning. Dr. Chick has some as well. I had to find extra coffee, though, this morning. We did the show before the show.
Mug life.
And I went to go make coffee, and we didn't have enough, and we didn't have any more extra coffee packs in the house. And so I only made like a half pot, and I was like, I gotta make more, because if Hefty Wife wakes up and there's no coffee, frustration will abound. So I found some, though, so we were good. A guess of Blue Healer from K-Laugh.
That's a big swing.
Of course, it's Blue Healer. No, it's not! Oh. No, it's not.
No.
It's Blue
Whale.
Is it Blue Whale?
I don't know.
No.
No. W.
Oh. Blue Lagoon.
Blue Agoonloo. Is it Tiny Poodle? Or sorry, Blue Poodle? Blue. I thought you had it, K-Laugh. I was convinced. You like how, like, I'm so confident that K-Laugh would have it right. I was just clicking the buttons. I'm like, yep, you got it right. Here we go. I mean, Bob was already like, cracked. Like, had the intake of the breath inhaled already to say that. It was a for sure thing. So it's not Blue Healer. But we still have 4 balloons left.
A. Yes.
The A did hit. Yeah, I thought it was going to be like Blue Whales when you said whale. So I was like, yeah, full board with WHALES, right? Although I could have stopped it because the E wasn't there, the second E.
Right. And the H wasn't there.
Exclamation point.
Huh. Animals. Blue flamingo. I'm gonna go R.
R. Ding ding ding.
Ring ding ding.
Blue marlet. Nope. Blue marlin.
The marlin is a fish.
Cracked.
Nice job, King Gray. Nice work. Now have one vowel. Woohoo! I like how, though, remember how it used to say one vowel words? Now it's just one vowel.
Caleb's excited.
No, there's no way you're excited for this. Is that the blue fish from Dr. Seuss? Says King Ray. We have a D from Downs.
D.
We also have backtrack. Isn't it usually backpacks?
B.
A T from KJ.
T. Ding, ding, ding.
Backed tack. We need the vowel, but isn't that what we agreed on? We don't guess vowels until we have an inkling, right?
Yeah.
That's the joke that breaks Sean, a freaking Dr. Seuss book or joke.
It was good.
It's funny. Yeah. The marlin
Brain's fun.
is a fish. A stick is a harvesting tool.
Hot broad nuggets.
Oh wait, is it animals still?
It's probably hedgehog.
Oh no, it's one vowel.
It's definitely hedgehog.
L from KJ.
L. Cha-ching.
We're 2 for 2 from KJ on this puzzle. The guess from Calaf is splitting. Calaf is cracked.
Cracked.
Nice.
How did you get that? You might have only seen the T's.
Yeah, I think that was before the L hit.
I mean, on my side, the L showed up, and then Calaf guessed, but I don't think that would have happened on delay.
Cracked.
Now it's Calaf. All right, toys and games. Toys and games.
Hopscotch.
Hop! Scotch! I'm court ordered not to guess on one vowel words. Fair enough, King Gray. Hey, I get why Calaf was so excited. That's Calaf's wheelhouse.
Splitting off of a double T.
Death, taxes, and Calaf in one vowel words. Am I right?
D. No.
Well, Ma! Person floating from the balloons. It's a really fun game we play.
I really want Bob to do Dino's sound effect.
Calaf! Make it known.
S. Cha-ching.
We had the S that hit, and then the guess
Now that's a big swing.
of Power Ranger or Power Wheels, but unfortunately the S is on the front of each of these. We have an alliterative toys and games puzzle. Downs goes, there has been no D's for like 3 days.
And then Grace says, I got you down, slide in my DMs.
No.
Don't do it, Downs. Run. Run real fast.
I never knew Nutella was so erotic.
We have Silly String.
No.
I actually thought that was going to be it. Super Sentai. Let's go SU.
U. Yes.
P.
P. Yes.
E.
E. Yes.
R.
R. Yes.
Yeah, it's not Super Sentai, but that got us to Super Soaker. God, Super Soakers were great.
Nice.
All right. 5 more banked balloons. We are cracked. 126 now.
Cracked.
Feel proud of yourselves, chat. You accomplished something on this Friday. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Perfect. Thank you for being here. It's 8:16 on this morning radio show that plays games.
Did we summon Superphonic with our super puzzle?
Gonna guess.
It's not looking good.
Gonna guess that there's no answering machine for the studio line of Rockford's #1 new country station.
We'll have to keep trying. Q 98.5 will get you one day.
Again, if you missed it, there you go. 10 fascinating Halloween candy facts from Rockford's #1 new country station. Okay, laugh. Hello and congrats. You're the 10th caller. You've won. So, Groggier dies here. So is Superphonic, as you mentioned, we summoned.
Hello, FHC.
Thank you for being here for the morning radio show that plays games. That was always the worst part about doing live calls in radio, is the way that you would do the fourth caller bit was the phone would ring and you'd pick up the phone and it'd be like, click, sorry, you're caller #1, click. You'd hang up on them. Like, you never even let them talk. It was just like, sorry, click, caller #3, and you'd hang up. And then you finally get to the caller that you were looking for. You were like, congratulations, you're caller #7. Woo! I always felt bad for callers 1 through 6, though. Really sad.
Did you ever trick them and you're like, congratulations, you're caller #4, sorry.
That would have been horribly mean. but if you do want to know a radio trick, sometimes it'd be like, caller #1, sorry. Next one. Congratulations, you're caller #7. Because you didn't want to take forever.
Lies. It's
so
all
sorry.
lies. It's built on.
We lied to you.
Hello,
mistrust.
FHC.
Hello to Dobbs. It's good to see you this morning. Yep, absolutely. Just completely the worst. Do you need an extra play mode still?
Yeah, I still need one.
Okay, we're going to try Rocky Hockey this morning. Thank you for being here. All right, we need to know what your favorite candy is. We're running out of time on this Friday edition of Gaming Morning Show. Happy Friday, friends, to you, Dobbs, as well. Groggy says, Super's phone number we had doesn't work anymore. I tried. Congratulations to Super. You lost. Click. Congratulations. You're one of life's losers. Click. I mean, I didn't think Little Zim and JB in the morning would still be going. Now we're on to Workdays with Jess on the job.
Nice.
Jess didn't answer the phone.
She's not on the job after all.
Well, it was going to be tough, too, if we were trying to reach Little Zim and JB, and we had to try to talk to Jess. It's like, could you go get Little Zim for us, please?
Can you go Little Zim? We should keep calling, though. We can win a trip to see Carrie Underwood.
I see Carrie Underwood every Sunday. Sunday Night Football on NBC. Groggy says, my favorite candy, sassafras rock candy. Oh my gosh, where's the sassafras thing from? There was like a bit or something. Like, I think it was like an old Flash animation. Does that ring a bell with anybody? Sassafras candy? Jess is doing a call in for a VIP trip to Florida. Secret code is 481. Is that true?
That sounds shady.
If you would like to win, all you have to do is send a self-addressed stamped envelope, a sassy, over to Downs. Something funny, Hefty? Is that what it's from? Oh, no, you're saying am I... No, listen. I don't even know what sassafras candy is. I'll be completely honest with you. But I have had rock candy before, and I despised rock candy because rock candy was all jagged and it cut up my mouth. Wasn't rock candy like the crystallized candy?
Yeah, it's just sugar.
It always cut up my mouth, though. I have a very sensitive mouth.
Maybe you just ate it too aggressively.
That's possible. Groggy says, I make sassafras candy with my grandma every year. So sassafras candy is a real thing. Groggy, I did not know that. I thought sassafras candy was a bit on a cartoon, like a Flash animation thing. Now that's gonna be bothering me the rest of the day. So what's it taste like, Groggy?
Like the sassafras plant.
What's sassafras taste like?
I don't know.
Is it like molasses?
Molassafras?
Oh, bum 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 bum.
Molassafras.
Bum 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 bum.
Molassafras.
Bum bum. Groggy, do you have any pictures of this candy? Now I'm very intrigued. Is it jagged though? Is it gonna hurt the inside of my mouth? Could you and your grandma make some hefty special? Oh, and now Groggy's telling me that I'm totally lying. All of my childhood memories are lies.
We're playing against someone named Jalapeno. I like that name a lot. Jalapeno. I don't know where Hefty went. Hefty's so upset about the groggy thing. He's just gone. Turns out, Jalapeno thought it was funny. Oh man.
I was just trying to come to grips with the fact that I wasn't going to get any sassafras candy from Groggy now. Wait, it tastes like root beer, says both KJ and Abacus? Really? Well, now I kind of want some. I love root beer flavored candy. You know those root beer dum-dums? Mm-hmm. Every day, all day. Heartbeat. Yeah, I had absolutely no clue that sassafras tastes like root beer. Sorry, that was my fault. Didn't mean to do that. That sounded toxic.
To yourself, though, so it
Yeah.
works out. It's alright, I had a breakaway, and our teammate who's decided to go AFK to quit blocked it and ruined my breakaway.
Oh, yeah, they are just sitting there, aren't they?
Yep, they're throwing a hissy fit, but rather than just quitting so they're out of the way, they're just AFK till they get kicked.
Oh.
If you play Rocket League, don't be a jerk. Just play the game. It's just a game. Who cares if you lose? Just play. There's 2.5 minutes left. It's not over. People are frustrating.
I mean, listen, you've held that in because we've had all those forfeits for. Jeez, Ryan. All those forfeits for all those years. Did I just say all those years? Whatever. I'm not AFK, by the way. I'm trying to fix my captions. Sorry. Bounced off the back of the teammate. Groggy's going to cut it extra sharp for me. That's kind of you. At least the good news is whoever has... Oh, I guess they all have 2 goals now, but whoever just scored again, That was pretty awesome because they have the T-Rex celebration. So I'm actually surprised this person hasn't gotten kicked. It's like they're almost moving just enough to not get kicked. How did that land?
I don't know.
It was like, look at this perfect placement. It just like tucked in there so nicely.
Sucked it in.
Yeah. FYI, I've been playing around with Counter Social. Anyone in chat also there? What's Counter Social?
No idea.
Is that a video game, Jack? You got it?
Yep.
Nice job.
Although I didn't get a save credit for it. That's some
Oh,
BS.
jeez, I'm so sorry. Do we need to get a win?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'll, for some reason I thought you just had to play. But that also makes sense why you had one less than me then. Okay. Okay. I'm a little more focused up. I didn't realize what we were trying to do. I should probably pay attention when we decide to do the Achievement Hunter segments, because, you know, that would make sense. Did you vote to forfeit?
There's only 2 of us.
Okay. That's fine, because we need to get you out at 8:35, so let's try one more time. It's Counter Social's alternative Twitter. No, I haven't heard of any of this. Our teammate finally got kicked.
Silliness.
Took a little longer. Coming up Tuesday night is GMS Tuesday nights. We're going to have a GMS Plays Live episode. Sean's going to be playing Trombone Champ. Are you all warmed up already?
I am. I'm going to just play my actual trombone at the screen as loud as possible and hope it works. We'll see.
Can you affix your mouse to the end of your trombone and make it actually work in the game?
That'd be great. I have seen people make some sort of trombone peripheral for the game, but we'll see.
You're spoken like a true tromboner champer.
Do what I can.
Who has played the game?
It looks silly.
But silly in the best kind of ways.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, if you missed it earlier, jeez Louise, my poor microphone's getting the crap beat out of it. Like, for the longest time, I had it so out of the way, and it was, like, barely touching my wheels or anything. And then as of, like, the last 2 weeks, it has, like, moved in a position where I'm just hitting the crap out of it again. I don't know why. Sorry, microphone.
Why do you hate your microphone?
Today is Fountain Pen Day. It's Love Your Lawyer Day, National Chicken Lady Day, National Day of Community Service, National Easy Bake Oven Day, National Jersey Friday, National Melanie Day, National Waiting for the Barbarians Day, Roast Dinner Day, and, of course, National Candy Day. Dobbs says, I delved into the world of miserable custom tracks earlier and will subject myself to some tromboner pain tomorrow for extra life. Ugh, said Dobbs. Dobbs is streaming. Yeah, I saw a tweet from you when I was not in a position to, like, bookmark it, so I don't have a ton of information, but if you want to share some in chat and also in our Discord, you are certainly invited to do that, Dobbs. Thank you for reminding me. Trombone champers are the real heroes. Absolutely. I just want to know if it's going to be frustrating for you to play, given the fact that you actually also know how to play the trombone.
Yet to be determined. I don't think so, but we'll see more on Tuesday.
KJ, all right, everyone, have a great weekend heading to the office in this cold, wet, 45-degree weather.
It's true, it's gross outside.
I mean, it's kind of nice. It's cool.
Yeah, but it's all rainy and very windy.
Hefty Floof was not super excited to go out and use the bathroom this morning.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, it's been definitely like driving back. I worked north of town yesterday, and had to drive back, and the wind was blowing.
Yeah. And I thought the wind was one of your nemesises.
Well, I wasn't out in it, so that was nice. It doesn't bother me when I'm driving. It's just when you're out in it. But yes, I do despise the wind. So if it is windy right now, then I'm with you there. Cold, wet, I can handle. Windy, not so much. I have to do like a 3.5-hour drive today, so if I'm getting pushed all over the place, that's going to kind of suck. Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. It's an office line that I actually know. I'm proud of myself there. Groggy, we just got back from South Carolina. Good to be out of the devil's butt crack. So much heat. Devil's butt crack barbecue sauce. I thought about you last night because the line at In-N-Out on the way back home was very small.
Yeah, we were in it at one point.
Oh, did you get out?
Yeah, in and out.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
it
nudge
was
this
quite.
along.
It was quite short and manageable when we went, which was fantastic.
I'm just gonna mosey this on up to the net. Just no boosting my way over there. Cracked.
And I'm come flying in with as much boost as I can as I see you setting it up.
Just gonna. I bet I can get this thing over there if we just keep trying. I can't believe nobody caught up to me. Oh, I thought that would have went in if that person hadn't ricocheted a second time. That was awesome.
Oh,
I tried to plow the road for you too.
yeah, they got just enough of it.
Ooh, I'm not a fan of, like, I'm a fan of the name, Groggy. Devil's Butt Crack Barbecue Sauce. Spice it the hell up. I'm a fan of your tagline. However, I don't think we needed the extra chunky variety. Gross. Ow.
Oh. We were both there.
Wouldn't that have been crappy if we had knocked each other out of the way?
Get in
Nice.
there. Oh, I didn't get enough of it to get an assist. Boo.
Oh, I must have screened you out because they got the assist. Yep. Not for the faint of heart. Clinched butts only. All right, all right. This is the best idea I've heard since ass beer. Get drunk off your ass. I mean, I bet you could have Devil's Butt Crack barbecue sauce made with ass beer.
What a collab. Oh, nice try.
I was like trying, like hang time, basically. That's all I was trying to do, was just keep myself up in the air. Oh, I wasn't too far off either. Man, we've been definitely pressuring the puck. Like,
Yep.
we've spent a lot of time in the attacking zone for sure. Oh!
That came over hot.
It's got a sort of tartness, the extra chunky. A fruity yet nutty quality, if you will. Stop it! This is so gross. I don't like it. I need an adult. Gross. Ugh. It only costs 1/4 of your soul, though. Not super expensive. Don't forget to buy Fiddler's Edition from Georgia. It's gold rated. Oh no, Gray, extra chunky milk. Ugh, gross.
Ugh, gross.
I almost got here. I almost had the save.
Yep.
Oh, it was like the closing doors trope in movies where it's like, you gotta squeeze through the door. All right, I'm strictly watching this defensively, so never mind. Doesn't matter. Nice work. I just didn't want us to lose.
Yep.
Oh crap! No!
Too late. Can't take it back.
No, I said no. Oh no!
Oh, what? You made him forfeit. You made him feel bad.
Person. Oh my gosh. This is why I can't have quick chat. I feel bad now. I gotta stop playing video games. That's pretty much the key. Jeez.
You're toxic. This game is over.
All right, it's 8:38 West Coast time. It is 11:38 out east. It is 3:38 for those watching GMS in the UK. I know you have to go. I wish you could stay because I don't want to do the renews myself. But everyone say goodbye to Sean. Bye. All right, Sean's out. I am Hefty Goof. I'll take you the rest of the way. Thank you for being here. Reminder, GMS Tuesday nights. Next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific time, Sean will be playing GMS Plays Live. And so we'll have a chance to watch some Trombone Champ. Thank you so much for being here. What are your takeaways that were pretty okay? What is something you learned from this morning radio show that plays games? We would love to know. We'll also have Clip of the Day in just a moment and name our Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award winner. Again, Dobbs is doing an event for Extra Life this weekend. We'll be playing some Trombone Champ. If you have any other details to share, you're more than welcome to, Dobbs, but be sure to please put it in our Discord as well. And I'm sorry in the sense that, like, I do scan Twitter to try to find events to promote, and I happened to see yours, but I wasn't in a position where I could write it down, and then I forgot to go back. So good luck with it this weekend. I think is it today, or is it starting tomorrow? For some reason, I had November 5th in my head, but you can tell us for sure. Bye, Sean. Don't forget to pick up the Devil's Butt Crack sauce at Trader Joe's. Man. We know you don't like sauce, Hefty. We're targeting a different kind of market. That is very true, actually, yeah. Although barbecue sauce is the best kind of sauce, if there's going to be a sauce. Hi, I'm Hefty Goof. As someone who doesn't really enjoy sauce very much, in fact, I have very strong stances about it.
Ranch is unnecessary.
In fact, I've learned over my life of eating food, which I'm pretty good at because I love food. I've learned that you really don't need sauce. Sometimes it's just too much.
Gravy is a sauce. Sauces aren't dressings, and marinades are early to the party.
But what I also know is sometimes you need a good barbecue sauce. And when I need one, I turn to Devil's Butt Crack barbecue sauce. That's right. Available at Trader Joe's, and possibly one of the best things you can consume on meat, pizza, heck, you could even put candy on your pizza and then smother it with Devil's Butt Crack.
Pineapple on pizza? What about black licorice on pizza?
There's a bunch of varieties. You can get extra chunky, which, as one user says, tastes pretty much exactly like a fruit yet nutty quality. It's kind of a tart version of Devil's Butt Crack. So all you have to know is when you want something yummy, turn to Devil's Butt Crack barbecue sauce. Spice it the hell up. All right, did we get that in the can, Groggy? Hi, I'd like to order 69 bottles, please, says Dobbs.
Nice.
It ruined barbecue sauce for Jack, says, okay, I'm now officially done with barbecue sauce. Thanks, no thanks. Okay. That's right. I ruin everything.
I bet Hefty can't even roll his F's either.
I already ruined rolling R's. You can find Devil's Butt Crack barbecue sauce at Hefty Goof's, a place you can eat.
Now available at Hefty Goof's, a place you can eat. Chili on tortillas in a toasted bread bowl.
Sounds delicious, Bob. All right, let's get you the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews, a recap of the video game headlines of the day. Again, please, what are your takeaways that were pretty okay? What is something you learned from this edition of Gaming Morning Show? And thank you so much for being with us. Always enjoy getting to do this weekday mornings, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, on Twitter Spaces for the first 2 hours, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. All right, here are your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews video game headlines. If you missed any of them, check us out on Twitter at WatchGMS, and you can search the hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News. Hideo Kojima has responded to rumors of involvement with Blue Box Game Studios. This is an article from Adam Bankhurst of IGN. It is absolutely worth listening to because Hideo Kojima has some just very quotable quotes in there. Like, they're fantastic. This has become quite a nuisance or something along those lines. It's just very interesting. So if you haven't already checked out that article, please do, because Sean shared quite a few details about it that I found super amusing earlier. Meanwhile, Call of Duty composer has departed because of, quote, increasingly challenging, end quote, dynamics with the audio director. This is from Wesley LeBlanc of Game Informer. Sometimes working relationships can't be resolved. I invite you to read the article, and hopefully, that dynamic is not super toxic, because there's definitely been, coworkers that we've had, right? I imagine you've had them chat. I've had them where it's like, there's just no way I'm gonna eventually get along with this person, so force this person to kind of leave Call of Duty. And then Modern Warfare Ranked is going to start in 2023. I actually didn't know that there was a ranked Call of Duty already. Apparently Vanguard was already, so in 2023 that's showing up. So if you want to read more about that, that is from Owen S. Good of Polygon. All right, some of the out todays today. AAA Clock 2, available today for Switch. Harvestella, out for Switch and PC. And then our name of the morning went to Bratz Flauncher Fashion for PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, and PC. If you missed it earlier, we are going to announce our Name of the Month winner for the month of October next week, early part of next week. So if you are a Patreon subscriber, you'll have a chance to win the October Name of the Month in November. So next week, in fact, you'll have that chance. If you're not a Patreon subscriber, you can become one by going to patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. Thank you to the nearly 30 of you who have already signed up. And then if you aren't a Patreon subscriber, you'll have a chance to win our Name of the Month from basically September till the end of the year, sometime in January, with our Fulfillment Appreciation Name of the Month giveaway. I think we're in pretty good shape there. I hope you have a great weekend. Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match Award winner, coming up after the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Hey, look, it's the clip of the day. Toot toot for our P.O. Box, because we might be getting a care package from the UK, which made me think to ask too, have we checked the P.O. Box lately?
Yeah, we need to talk about the P.O. Box.
Uh-oh.
Guess it doesn't necessarily have to be off hour. I tried to check it last week. I forgot to tell you. And the key didn't work. And I don't know. Maybe the P.O. Box got so full that they put it somewhere else and locked it.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Yeah, the key didn't work anymore.
We got locked out of our P.O. Box?
Yeah. And the line was too long for. I was just on lunch, so I didn't have time to stand in line and ask anybody.
Did we get evicted?
They were like, P.O. Box, more like P.U. Box. Get these guys out of here.
Did the Postal Service break up with us and change the locks? Yep, that happened. We got kicked out of our P.O. Box. Whoops, wrong one. Let's go there. Yeah, so we're gonna have to go talk to the post office and figure out what exactly is happening. So we'll figure it out. All right. Thank you for being here for this morning radio show that plays games. We need to name our Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award winner. We need to get you our takeaways that were pretty okay, and then after we're done, we'll send you over to Perfect Lioness, who's streaming today. Hi, I'm Kira. I'm a variety streamer who enjoys first-person shooters, single-player horror, just chatting and more. Welcome to our perfect community. I hope you enjoy your stay. If you'd be so kind as to say good morning from GMS. Kira's been doing some just chatting recently, and I happened to be able to stop by the other day when Kira was doing just chatting, and it was one of my favorite just chatting segments I had seen in a while. So hopefully we'll be able to catch Kira during that part as well. So if you'd be so kind as to say good morning from GMS, I'd appreciate it very much. F to the P.O. Box, says Dobbs. I am Jeff Downs, the Wii U of P.O. Boxes. So true. So true.
We don't talk about Wii U.
Man, rough stuff. And hopefully we'll find the thing that I know that Downs had sent us to that P.O. Box. That's the part that made me wonder the most. Is like, we already had some mail coming in from the UK. Doodle-doo. And now I don't know if we're going to have it or not. So stick around. We'll have that coming up for you next week. I'll get that resolved. What are your takeaways that were pretty okay? Billy Thundergun, teammate of the Match Award winner today, goes to our head of research and development, because we put Kalaf on the spot and asked for Kalaf to help us invent a way for the internet to connect to grandfather clocks. And Kalaf said, I think God already invented the solution. He called them hands and brains. Hope you find yours. Love you lots. Nice work, Kalaf. Also, Kalaf gave us the U.S. Naval Observatory time by phone service hotline, which we actually ended up calling at one point. So very good contributions today in chat from Kalaf, our head of research and development. You have won today's award.
Billy Thundergun, teammate of the Match Award.
All right, my takeaway that was pretty okay for this morning radio show that plays games is you can listen to Rockford's #1 new country station with Little Zim and JB in the morning. And you can also learn about candy facts from them as well. Yes, if you're ever looking for the U.S. Naval Observatory time by phone service, it's 202-762-1401. Nice work. All right, for everyone who made it possible, thank you for a great week. Stay tuned. Today's best moments coming up as we await you heading over via Twitch if you're watching there on the raid to Perfect Lioness, and we will see you again on Monday for more Gaming Morning Show, available on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. You can find out more at patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. Next Monday, I mentioned we'll have Hamster Playground, the creators of that We Dig Games, on the show, but we'll also let you know next week what our name of the month was for October, and if you're a Patreon subscriber, next week you'll have a chance to win that. So be looking out on the Patreon only Discord for a piece of information about how to enter that. Speaking of which, I was at the toy company the other day, and I saw my favorite employee. He was there. Of course, my favorite employee is the one and only Bear. He was making a list and checking it twice. He had to find out who had clean hair and who had lice, because Christmas is coming. And if your head is itchy, you won't get any toys. And that will make you beepy.
Sad.
Day, National Waiting for the Barbarians Day, and Roast Dinner Day. And then, of course, we're talking about Candy Day, because we have a long history with candy on this show. Gaming Morning Show has been consuming it since we started, but we've also opened a place you can get it.
Join us at Candy Bar, located next to Hefty Goof's, a place you can eat.
There's a wide variety of things you can get. It's almost like Willy Wonka's factory.
Now served at Candy Bar, ring pops, but long enough to be a lightsaber.
Lightsaber pops, but we call them long ring pops because that makes sense. Would you like more of a tour of Candy Bar?
Always.
Okay. Come right this way, in place with pure imagination.
Now served at Candy Bar. Green things that aren't lime or green apple.
Well, those sound delightful. I wonder what they could be.
Like kale, broccoli, or cilantro.
By the way, right now you can go to Q98.5. Again, Rockford's #1 new country station. Listen to Lil Zim and JB in the morning. It's true. They're on. It's right at the top of my banner. It says listen right now. So, the Snickers bar, introduced in America by Mars, In 1930, it was named after one of the family's horses. That was cool. Mars brought over the treat to the United Kingdom. They decided to use the name Marathon Bar instead because Snickers sounded too much like Knickers, which is what people in the UK call their underwear.
Can we start calling our underwear Snickers just to really confuse things?
No, I want us to call our underwear Marathon Bar.
4. Number 4, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Reese's.
So if I'm getting pushed all over the place, that's going to kind of suck. Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. It's an office line that I actually know. I'm proud of myself there. Groggy, we just got back from South Carolina. Good to be out of the devil's butt crack. So much heat. Devil's butt crack barbecue sauce. I thought about you last night because the line at In-N-Out on the way back home was very small.
Yeah, we were in it at one point.
Oh, did you get out?
Yeah, in and out.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
it
nudge
was
this
quite.
along.
It was quite short and manageable when we went, which was fantastic.
I'm just gonna mosey this on up to the net. Just no boosting my way over there. Cracked.